just did them bad, brand new paper tag, flying down 110 in the R-Type Jag, I just blow the bag, can you do the math, what you think this is, $1 million crib, backyard take a swim, still trap at Kim, slam dunking bricks, like a butter rim, dropping zips in the water, swim, baby, swim, skirt, jumping out the gym. What you think this is? Just did 120 on the 110. Don't need no new friends. Top me in the web, just my guys the bed. Oh yeah. What you think this is? I woke up this morning, counted out for him, yeah. Oh yeah. What you think this is? Yeah. What you think this is?
Stay around. What did I got the other day?
DFCRadio.com.
Welcome.
Green lights on a Monday night, 6 o'clock-ish tonight. The Plug Gaming on DFCRadio.com, the home of news, reviews, everything in the gaming world, the gaming universe, and beyond, We talk about other things sometimes, occasionally. We like to have fun on a Monday night. Dutch Master here. I got Rocky's back from his 1 week hiatus. Yeah, we call 1 week absences hiatuses around here. Because it sounds...
I'm out.
It makes it sound more
But
important.
I'll be back.
Yeah, it makes it sound more important. That's what they say in the ESPN or any other broadcast or journalism. They always say hiatus, so we say hiatus.
That's professional.
That's how we keep
working
it
on it,
professional. Yeah. Sam, back with us again, always.
Hey.
He never misses. No,
No, I missed. But I did hand magic to him, right?
Oh, so he's playing some games here. Rockstar
running around in it.
He's playing some
You get an idea how it moves.
He's going to give us a live review in like 45 seconds. So he's got 45 seconds right now to
He's in the tutorial
muster it
level.
up.
But it's pretty easy to figure out. I'm having a blast on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
But yeah, it's at least tell him the name of the game that he's playing.
Pizza Titan Ultra.
Pizza Titan Ultra.
It is just as epic as you think. It's actually like, kind of a standard but great game, but super rad package. You are a mech warrior pizza delivery service.
Yeah, when
You
you
make
told me
pizzas
that, I
in
was just like,
the
sounds
robot.
interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And
and then
yeah,
there's like
it has to be.
these like futuristic time traveling knockoffs of Chuck E. Cheese. That's what is his name? It's like Cyber or something.
Cyber Steve?
It's stupid. It's a rival pizza service that time travels to defeat
Good
you.
name.
That's
Cyber
this
Steve.
whole game.
Well,
Perfect.
yeah, great.
Yeah.
Rocky's going to give us a review here. It's been about, I'd say, 20 seconds.
Kind of like
25
Crazy
seconds.
Taxi is too, so you can high score everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
you're making.
Crazy
you are
Taxi was
just
awesome.
making money to apparently keep that robot running. 'Cause you destroy shit.
Money.
Oh, like
That's great, though.
you run over like a whole neighborhood of houses to hand one pizza through someone's fucking wall. That's this game.
That's awesome.
That is a
Sounds
business
amazing.
in the future.
That's future businesses when we're all up in skyscrapers.
Invest now.
Because that's what's happening in the future, man. You can't build outwards always, That's what everybody
Going
does. They
up.
build flat. And now we're going to start building up. And that's why you see in future movies, that's why you see floating cars and, flying cars. Because,
It's like
you
the
build
elevator
up.
takes too long.
The authors of these futuristic books, man, their brains, dude, it's crazy. The foresight. We're supposed to have hovering cars right now. Wasn't that the prediction? Who predicted that?
Tuck.
They were wrong.
They've been.
talk about
they're
that.
just not what you think they
Back to
are.
the Future did.
Where's my fucking
Have you seen those hovering?
I want a
boards, though?
hoverboard.
They exist,
definitely.
man.
I want an affordable one. that
Okay.
I can ride.
I think there's maybe 2 that exist in the world.
that are like, they're like, it exists. You'll never have it because we only made one, and the person who it's his.
But I watch videos online of this guy that it's got like 2 fans on it, like super
they're
ultra
ridiculous.
fans
No,
or
I seen
something.
it.
And
I seen it.
he's coasting through the sky.
yeah.
They make those ones with the water, and you just float over.
Yeah, no,
That
I've seen the
don't
hovercraft.
count,
The
dog.
hovercraft in action on like the coast if you're down by Camp Pendleton or anything like that. You've seen that?
No.
You cruise down the coast on Sunday or Saturday afternoon. Get lucky, see the the hovercraft come off the ocean onto the beach or vice versa.
Cool.
It's pretty dope. You don't see that all the time. Floating fucking fortress on there with guns and shit. Looks like a stealth bomber on a raft on a giant black tube that's floating over the water, just skimming the top.
I like that review.
It's sick. You should. No, I wouldn't say.
What time?
If
you gotta leave like 4:30. You gotta get stuck in traffic, maybe.
I don't know.
And enjoy.
I'm pretty sure it's classified information. The times that it goes out, Sam. just a thought, but you just got to be there. It's got to be one of those, right place, right time things. But it's great. Anyways,
I mean, I just told you what I'm gaming on. What are you playing?
yeah. Destiny 2,
Of course.
of course. Call of Duty. Now I talked about the Blackout. I didn't get into the zombies.
I'm excited to hear about it. I've been learning a little bit.
Dude, I don't know. I played all the zombies. I like them a lot. The OGs are like really, it's the best, but that's because it's the OG. But what they've done with this new zombies is
Out of this world.
yeah, it's nothing short but
Whole new
awesome.
game.
Yeah, it makes it. There's challenge-based stuff inside of it, built with inside the game that allow you to progress in a different manner
like
than your standard
They removed the story
way.
to make the other 2 most popular play experiences incredibly better.
Yeah.
Wow. Shame people hated Titanfall for that.
And yeah, but
straight up, that's some real shit.
The blackout
Ahead of the time.
The blackout, the feature of that fills it very, very well because it kind of transforms this multiplayer experience into this single life version of it,
Yeah.
And I think that alone keeps the person that's looking for a campaign satisfied, where they're like, okay, now I have this challenge, set forth to me. And that's how you really view it. It's you versus 88 people. You got one life to live. You're in a giant COD match. You know what I mean? And that's what people play Call of Duty for.
I like it a lot.
Ultimately, is the multiplayer, right?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you're getting this advanced version of it, essentially, and that's turned into a battle royale, which I think is really what's working.
I feel like-
great because, like you said, that's what they did. They took 2 of their existing, made them fucking great, got rid of the one that they felt was lacking,
Yeah.
which is that's their decision. It's a great one. My opinion, that's a great decision. You mentioned Titanfall. They are too new to do something like that.
I know. But
You can't
Only
enter the
their
game
name
trying to
was-
change it.
But that
you
was
can't
the-
enter
but
the
think
game
about
and
it,
try
dog.
to change it.
But that was a whole new type of game.
They're like, who
dog.
are you?
yeah.
It was a whole new type of game. Like
Yeah.
that in Call of Duty, you wasn't flying around and getting no fucking Titan.
And
It
those
was
maps
a whole
were
nother
like
game.
you got
and people talk
16
shit.
off the bat, and you got such developed maps that you were playing as both the tiny guy and the whole robot. So
I technically like Titanfall better. I can't even bullshit you.
Yeah, but
They expanded in 2 real nice.
You've done. You were an heavy Xbox guy.
I just wanted to
That's
call
your,
some
like,
shit.
Yeah, of course. Like I get where you guys are coming from. That's what every stance on anybody that was a total Xbox player ever. They're like ride or die for Titanfall because the way it
Are
got
you
treated.
serious?
Yeah, it got
dog?
treated badly.
It did.
It got
got
treated
treated very badly.
even though it wasn't a
For
bad
no
game.
reason.
Yeah, exactly. And it was one of your guys'
It's because it was an
exclusives.
Xbox exclusive. So
Yeah.
Sony people
you guys
were
wanted
like,
to go to
I
that
can't play it. I'm just
When
going to hate on
2
the
came
game.
out,
No, I'm
everybody
just kidding.
loved it.
But-
This is the greatest game.
But you guys,
Oh, yeah.
you guys wanted to keep that
The number
as a
one
win.
complaint.
You guys wanted to keep that as a W for yourself at the time.
But that's
and
not
a lot
the
of people
whole
were,
thing. See, I
but-
played all 3 systems, dog.
And
I'm
all
just
I ever
saying,
feel
Titanfall
about when
only
I
existed
played
on one of
that
them.
game, that like
Yeah,
when I was
true.
playing one, it just seemed like every article, the only thing they were like is, "Why is there no campaign?"
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
That was the only complaint that they had.
But that's
Because
all they
it wasn't
talked
on
about,
the
too.
other
But you
system.
know what would have changed it all for them if they would have insert battle royale. They didn't do that though. So they were missing.
But
keys.
imagine when they
Well,
do
well,
it.
that's-
You
it
know
didn't
it's
exist
coming.
really
That
at the
component didn't
time.
exist, and then Battle Royale came into fruition, and they're like, you know what? We can finally get rid of the campaign because we have Battle Royale.
Bruh, are you telling me you don't think that's about to happen in fucking Titanfall?
Oh, the Battle
Infinite-
Royale
Yeah,
version. Of
it's
course,
about to be
yeah.
the wildest shit in the world.
They're
And
gonna be
I already
like
know
one suit, the only suit there, and you have to get it or some shit like that.
that would just be ridiculous, dog.
There's only
Anthem,
like
maybe.
5 seats. Well, Anthem. Let's
They-
no. I
they're-
mean, let's
I
talk
would
about
think
that for a
they're
second.
Hey, I've been watching some videos, dog, and I'm still in love with it.
It looks great. There's no PvP,
I know.
Yeah.
I
so
didn't
there's
understand
going to be no battle royale. That's what I'm
Yet.
That's what I'm going to chop that up.
When it
There probably
launches,
is.
there won't be any.
That's what they said, right? But I like that
Pre-order
because
beta test
that
now.
that's like kind of what I mean. It's almost the realm that Destiny should have gone down of is like no PvP.
Yeah.
But I think as like their new title, and they don't want to be like, we don't want to limit ourselves to anybody willing to try to buy our game. So let's incorporate this stuff that we're really good at and have it in there. Because
I
Destiny is
agree.
just too wild for a good, honest PvP. Because the supers
Yeah.
are so unbalanced.
Yeah.
The hit markers on some of the things, the
Man.
weapons, like. Dude, like I mean, I don't know. Like the new thing is just bringing in the Telesto, and just you have no worries because your special ammo is always being brought back to you. So
Yeah,
like you're just going nuts with a Telesto that just one shots anything, or it sets a mine that you can walk over to later and get killed with. So it's I don't know. It's just so weird how broken it is, but how fucking sweaty and real some of these people take it. And I get that.
It's metas.
It's competitive. We play competitively. We want to be like the best, but it's like I just have a feeling when you go to games like Call of Duty and you're playing something that's been developed in PvP realms for its entirety, most of its entirety, and so its entirety of online gaming, like the beginner of online gaming on console,
Yeah.
the one that started it. Like you I don't know, you wouldn't. That's where you would play if you
Yeah.
wanted to be. You know what I mean? Like that's where you would play. That's where I played. That's where I got serious and like
I
played
agree,
for
100%.
hours and hours of actual PvP, which I would never. On Destiny, it's like you get like 10 matches in and you're like, I gotta
Yeah.
play something else. I'll go play PvE. I want to go do a raid. I
I
want to go
generally
do a
play
strike.
Crucible because I have to. I'll have fun
Right.
that time, but I'm only playing.
Yeah,
it when I
maybe
have to.
maybe I'll get a wild session in, play 10 games. Like you know what I mean? Like Call of Duty, it was like you're 25 in and you're like, okay, I'm leveling up now. You know what I mean? Like let's start getting serious. And that's how I feel. Like because I was in lobbies all day.
Those
That's what you would do.
contacts,
And the
dog.
lobbies would be the same. They'd be balanced. You'd be playing the same people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
it was
Call of
that-
Duty,
You
it
could
was
just
how
leave
it was-
the room when it
Call
was
of
time
Duty
for you
is
to leave.
the
Yeah, it was
original.
actually how it was built.
like
And there's
the
none
better
of that.
PvP
There's none
stuff.
of that in Destiny. You don't see who you're playing. You don't stay in the same rooms.
They tried to switch
Dog.
it to this like they'll
It's
keep
very
it together for a
unbalanced.
moment, but
Tell me Call of Duty is not the original one more game and I'm going to sleep. It's 6 a.m.
Yeah, it is. It is because you didn't realize you're like, dude, it's been 12 games,
Yeah, man.
and you're like, my
Yeah.
kill streaks are rocking right
Man,
now
it
too.
did-
Like I'm going insane.
At
it's
one
bad
point,
'cause-
it's like at 3 in the morning, you just take this crazy stride, just bah!
Yeah.
And then it's 7 a.m.
yeah, you're like, whoa,
Well, where it doesn't help is like because you're in those rooms like that. You're not the only one in the room doing that.
yeah.
So it's always like I find out that 4 hours later, at least 2 other people have always been in this room.
Yeah,
with
you're
me,
like,
and we're
damn.
the ones joking the whole time and talking on mics now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crossover with the mics too is so great. Like when
Yeah.
you're all in the lobby together, you can
Fuck
hear
you.
everybody.
Fuck
and then when you
you.
get put on the teams, you don't know if that same guy's gonna be on your team. So you're like just waiting. You're like,
Oh, no.
is he gonna be? Oh, he's on the other team. So you wait to kill him to say something, and you're like, oh,
When you
flip
get
them,
back
you're
and like, didn't I tell you I was going to fuck your mom?
Hey, and in Blackout, they get it too. So when you kill or
Oh, you can
the
hear what's
person,
going on,
yep,
yeah.
you get to hear their mind.
Yeah.
So
That's funny.
It's really cool. I think
Oh,
that's the best.
that's-
One of the
that's
some of the
the
best
best.
features. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
And
hit with a pussy. And the dude just ran off. I was like, all right, for sure, dog.
some people are ruthless.
They do that?
Yeah, some people are ruthless.
I bought my first pair of Turtle Beach headsets because of Call of Duty 2.
Everybody. I can't.
Modern
I
Warfare
imagine
2.
a lot
sorry.
of people did.
That's when I really like.
Yeah, no, I did
I was
too,
living with
yeah.
my brother, and we had just gotten a place that like just the two of
Yeah.
us, and our living room was chair, TV, 360, 360. Perfect.
I don't even blame you.
Both got Turtle Beach the same day, and we would be two of the people in that room
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
So-
Call of Duty for sure. I remember when it was like, when I was like really starting to go off. I'd start getting like insane kill streaks, pulling out. It was Black Ops or it was Modern Warfare 2, maybe. That was the first one when you dropped sentry guns. We could do
Yeah.
kill streaks and drop
Yeah,
sentry.
they had the kill streaks in that one, yeah.
So you could drop double sentry because you could get the care package. That
And it
would
was the
roll a
cheap one to
sentry.
get, yeah.
Yeah, and then the sentry gun was like 600, and you could drop it right after, like if you got your kill streak high. So I remember I would be doing that, and I had the 2 points, like I knew it, and I would be like, this is it. This is 20, 25, 30 kill streak. You're not dying type shit.
Yeah.
And I remember when I got into that level, I would I'd start to camp. I'd get really good at camping where I can lock this one.
Shit, you build a fortress while you're hanging out there.
And then it got to the point where people would sneak me. Where I would just be like, what? How did I not even hear this person? And then I seen, because they're Turtle Beach isn't advertised on TV, especially not then.
Yeah.
I
They started
saw
blowing up
something
after
at a
that
GameStop, here are your surroundings. Improve your KD, all this stuff, you know what I mean? All this shit. And
that shit
it
is
works.
real,
It's
though.
real though, because
That shit is
now
real,
you
man.
can hear.
Yeah.
Now you can really, really hear the game.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
never game without headphones. I'll never listen to any video game that I play through the regular TV speakers.
That's how I feel.
Ever.
And even the
people
5.1,
are like, what about
the
company?
7
This or that. I'm like, yeah, if you have company, we're playing like Spider-Man, where it's not a
Yeah.
big deal, da-da-da. But a game I'm sitting down and going to thoroughly enjoy.
most of the time you're hanging out in front of your TV.
But people would do a book or a movie they were serious about where you sit down, pay attention, you're not interacting with people or anything like that.
Yeah.
Then I'm putting on the headphones, full-blown experience, as much high-quality audio that I can get
Man.
with good bass and the hearing. You play games like Fortnite, you play games like Destiny, you play games like Call of Duty. You're literally going to hear people before they sometimes before
right
they
here.
hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're
This
there.
dude
or
had the
other
most
stuff.
assholish pair I've ever used in my entire life.
No, that's not. I just
How
bought
can
really
a pair of
nice,
headphones
nice,
be asshole?
Bruh,
You
you
buy
hit
really-
this one button, dog.
Yeah, no.
And you hear people breathing. I didn't even know that the fucking game. You can breathe. No,
These are the
I promise.
superhuman. These are one of the pairs.
If
that
a
I'm talking
dude ain't
about.
moving, you hear him. He's like, you're like, yo.
I remember the first
fuck
time
is that?
I tried the 7.1.
Superhuman. It's the
Yeah.
superhuman. It's the
That shit
superhuman
is
here.
crazy,
And it's
dog.
got the built-in
Oh, man.
amplifier. They're like the best. They're like one
I
of the
just
best
remember the
sets
first
that were
time
out
You
at
hear
that
shit
time.
Especially
across
with,
the map.
Call of
You be
Duty.
like, what is going
The
on?
first time I tried the 7.1 speakers in the headphones, so you had the up and down
Yeah.
angle too.
Yeah.
And so because it always used to be in Call of Duty, when the helicopters would fly
Yeah.
by, you just deafen.
Yeah, you could get a
And then when you
leveling.
get those ones, it's just
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's the great.
It's
yeah.
cool.
It really is. But I got a little educated on headsets though, and you don't actually want to buy a pair of gaming headsets. A lot of gaming headsets nowadays are trying to mimic audiophile headsets, like your Panasonics or your Sony open ear. Where the sound passes through and it's not closed. And what that does is allows you to get these softer, acoustic sounds. So things like steps that are going to stand out over music or something else that's going on, like a tap. It actually draws those out for you to hear better. The bass and stuff like that's not as good, but you're getting a headset that's actually directed for that type of stuff. It's meant for listening to music on every level, so you get every tone of every beat so you could hear every instrument.
When I bought these,
So that's what I was going to go into.
Yeah.
HyperX is actually an audio. I can't remember the name of the company, but those are built directly after sound engineer headsets.
I upgraded. There was
I
two
can't remember
versions
the
I was
company,
shopping
though.
between.
I
at
can't
the
remember
time.
the company, but it's literally the
It's
company's.
like HyperX Cloud.
I know,
is
but
the-
that's
the
their
headphones. what
their
their modeled
gaming
after?
their gaming headset is.
Or they
have-
They
Sure.
do a studio
yeah,
headset.
there's
too.
actually a whole nother. Yeah, they're a bigger company.
Sure.
Is it Kingston or what is it?
I don't know.
We'll
But
find out. But
when I
anyways, no,
bought
it's not
these,
Bose. No.
they had because
I
I bought those
Got a
studio.
cool ass headset, dog.
Yeah, but you can get a thing that will convert any headset into a mic. Any headphones into a headset. That's what I have. I have headphones that I use a mic that makes it a headset. That's just on a wire.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
When I was shopping, I asked more on music than on the gaming side because it's gonna, like you said, cover the range better. But with these, they had a studio set they were selling. I bought those first, and then just because they were so big and didn't come with a case, I wound up swapping out for these.
Yeah.
But when I was shopping between, it was like down to the A10s, which is like the best one for PlayStation, they say, and these were better for music, so I went with these.
Okay.
I do recognize a couple of times, like, certain sound effects will be really weird on volume when I'm gaming with them. But other than that, they're like the perfect experience. And, like, I pop the mic out and I use these wherever.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's Kingston Technology. They make a bunch of other stuff. They make their own versions of that type of headphone, like exact model and everything. It's just called something else for a different
they've
industry.
just been doing it longer.
Yeah, for a different industry. But that's what you like really want to look for. Like I have a pair of Panasonics, or is that what they are? I can't remember. But they're completely open. The speakers exposed. Everything. I can hear a person talking right next to me, and the game perfectly fine.
Damn.
And hear every little step, everything, the softest whatever door opening, this or that. Like on Call of Duty is annoying how well I can hear because I'll think the person's right next to me, and they're like behind a hill. And I'm like, how is this? Is that really who I'm picking up right now? And then like as I get closer, I'm like, wow, this is like what the fuck? How am I here? Like, either this game's audio is terrible, which I think it is.
Hopefully in the settings you can adjust those different mic levels.
But you get a perk like this awareness perk, and it just makes it. You're just like, like there's stuff everywhere.
I thought I was acquired super hearing. You're like, how do I handle
I was
this?
literally thought I was in a fight being surrounded, and there was nobody around. I wouldn't look at my radar because I was panicking, and I was just like looking around, like, oh shit, they were being surrounded. They're like, that's me, that's our other guy. I was like, oh, okay, so it's just you guys around me. They're like, yeah. Like, okay, well, it fucking sounds like we're being surrounded and somebody's literally, like, loading their weapons to shoot us. They're like, there's somebody fighting, over in the building, like, next to us. I'm like, why can I hear it that well?
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's right next to me.
Headphones are the shit, dog.
No, it was the game. The headphones are not that
That's
good.
why you should get them.
That's unreal that you could hear somebody that's on a hill, on the other side of a hill, that you're inside of a building. You can hear them outside of that building.
You're saying
Not
you
visually.
hear better than you hear in real life.
That's still tight.
No, it's
I'll
tight, but
take
it
'em.
is fucking panic mode, and I don't think it has anything to do with my headset. So. But I think it's more along the
Sounds like you need to turn that
is
perk off for
ridiculous.
the sanity of like, handle some
No,
stress.
the awareness perk is like, yeah,
That's why
what
you buy
keeps
those
you alive.
headphones, dog.
It makes you aware. You're like, well, they actually have one called Paranoia that basically does the same thing. And you're kind of
perk?
yeah, it's a perk called Paranoia. And
Why
you get,
would you want to pick
Because
Paranoia?
you're paranoid. That means you're alert.
Okay.
If you're, there's good qualities that come with
just like-
paranoia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some bad ones, for
Yeah,
sure.
very
It's not
bad.
Yeah, especially when you have a gun in your
Okay.
hand.
paranoia, gun in hand, bad combo.
Dude, we're on the same squad. Your
Yeah.
gun doesn't even hurt me.
So,
I was watching some video of Blackout gameplay. That stupid Roomba is awesome. That thing that like rolls
Yeah,
up and
it's,
just shoots you with an electric cable
yeah,
and you
it's
just
the
get
prophet's.
stuck
It's
there.
the prophet's perk, like his signature perk.
I mean, like the video I was watching, you would just like walk up, sniper, just boop, while they're just sitting there jolting.
Yeah, and then you just
Brutal.
find out where they're at and go kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great. It's a great technique. It's been around since they had
Oh,
that in
yeah.
his other ones. Too.
Anything that stuns.
Yeah.
Or you could just do the old camper style with the C4 and you just sit across the room.
There's no C4.
There was.
And there's no
Just
C4 in
like
Blackout
this,
though.
though.
In Blackout,
Oh.
I don't know. I've played a lot of games. Haven't found any C4. I've gotten the ray gun. I've gotten all the zombie weapons.
Is
But,
there like landmines or any of that stuff?
No.
No
Yeah.
trappables yet.
No trappables. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. There's mesh mines.
Probably because people get
It's a mesh
so
mine.
pissed. I mean, it's a game where you're just
Where
running.
it's a tripwire.
Okay.
So there's that,
That's the,
but nothing
that's,
you can detonate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't
Because
know.
that game would just get so brutal.
Well, like
It
you
already
could set up
was.
like a recon car, and have it there, and then when somebody goes into the room, you could, yeah. So there's a lot of ways you could, and you might not be
You just gotta
anywhere
get
near
creative.
there. Yeah, so yeah,
good.
I would love to have something like that. We were actually already talking about that.
I was actually.
But they have the ray gun, which is
Oh yeah,
enough.
that's silly.
It's super.
I haven't
silly.
seen it yet.
Yeah, it's super silly. It's fun to play with though, but it's like so OP. You're just like 3-shotting everybody. You just don't even have to headshot them. It just destroys them.
Alien
and then they're like,
technology.
he has the ray gun, and they're all kind of like, yeah. And you're just like,
It just sounds like Perfect Dark complaints all over again.
yeah. So it's fun. I got like, it's kind of cheesy though. I think the zombie stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of cheesy though, because you just go in there, you do one round. If the chest is there, you get to pick the zombie chest, and it's like dual Uzi, SMG.
But think about it, you gotta
or
earn that, dog.
a lightning rail, AUG, like the AUG 2 DMR2, whatever, but a lightning version of it. Lightning
You gotta
rail
earn
version
it
of
though. Think about it.
It's not hard though. I solo it all the time.
Somebody could slide in on you and
I
be
know,
like,
but they don't
bang,
usually. It's
bang.
kind of weird though. I've
That's
gone there
because
so
people
many
scared.
times.
That's the thing, they fear that, and you
Yeah,
like,
they're
I've been
oh,
there.
They're like, oh, it's blackout. I don't want to die. I'm like, I'm gonna die anyways. Let's go. Zombies first.
Sooner just means the next round starts sooner.
That's how I look at battle royale, because like I'm
You just back out.
I
You're good.
can last and kill people, but like, dude, I don't have a dub ski in sight for a minute because I don't get how people are playing the end game. Like, some people are super aggressive, but like your loadout means everything, and I haven't even gotten a sniper rifle to even try. So like, when I get down to crossing a giant fucking field, and there's like 6 guys left, whoever's got the fucking best rifle wins.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this guy's got a sniper rifle. I got a fucking scout rifle 3-burst. I'm hitting him with 1 shot maybe of the 3, and he's just like, okay, no armor. I'm done. It's like, okay, well, he's got a fucking sniper rifle.
And there's no building.
And we're at sniper range. Yeah, and I can't get cover.
no walls. No.
So you're like, smoke screen, Molotov. Okay, I'm going to try to go this way. And he's just like, I saw you the entire time. Like, I just
The
watched
thing
you.
about this shit is the hills. It's a lot of them, and there's a lot of high ground.
And then
Sounds like
there's
they're
not,
needed.
though. And
You
then
don't
there's,
think
and then
so?
there's not. No, and then there's not. Then there'll
Yeah.
just be a giant area of nothing.
Nothing, and then you're running, and somebody's just up there, just like, boom.
Yeah.
I guess
Boom.
is that just because of those
Just the
old
layout.
levels, how they're sewn together? Is like
Yeah.
some of those old
Well,
levels
yeah.
were hilly,
Yeah,
and
so
some
no.
of those were just a big pond.
No, they'll just put that terrain in between. Like, there's like a certain level of space between each one of these. And then there's a road that travels between them, a river, all kinds of stuff. So there's terrain outside of that.
The drop, though, on
But, like,
the
on one side's a
snipers,
farm.
though,
One side's a
It
farm.
makes sense.
Farm. Yep.
Well, yeah, every caliber has a certain drop, and they try
Yeah.
to make it as real as possible.
And they did that. That's pretty good because you'll be doing your thing, and then you'll hear that, and then
Yeah.
you look up, and that dude is like,
my favorite is like a 9 when you're like above somebody and you're like, and you see him, the bullets are like, and you're like, oh, that was way short, and you just raise it up a little bit, and it's just like,
and he starts moving.
yeah, and you're just like, you're like barely hitting them, but you're like, imagine this guy can't see you, doesn't know what's going on. These 9mm shots are just
Hey, barely doing damage.
I like that they got
but
the
he's
farm like
hurt.
that,
He's
though.
like, where's it at?
You hit him once, like every 4 seconds or whatever
Yeah.
it is. It's not doing enough damage, but he's still freaking out. Like, the guy's right next to him. Drops down, gets up, runs around, and you're
Yeah.
just like,
So
I can't close
once
the
you get
space.
him to shoot, he's drawing more attention.
Yeah, then someone else
the
kills him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the sniper
it's
gets
always
him,
like that.
and you get away.
Yeah. And there's loot drops and stuff like that make it super interesting and make it like a place to go for high kills.
I like the water fades, though.
But they are OP.
I know water fades is tight.
Oh,
I've
dude,
seen
I
some
got
of those.
knocked.
Okay.
I got knocked above the water and knocked into the water. I just sank like a
Wait.
brick to the bottom and just died down there.
What?
Yeah, it waited for me like I could be revived and everything, just on the bottom of the ocean.
Oh,
Or whatever, the
you were
river.
too high or something?
No, I was in a boat and we were getting blasted on, so I tried to jump out of it. I got blasted midair out of the boat because
okay.
when you're in a boat, you're not actually like
You had got down.
I
Okay.
got knocked
Okay.
and I just sank to the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, "Where are you? Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm at
I'm
you
at
have
the
to
bottom
swim
of the
all the way
ocean."
down here and res me, I guess. Like, is that possible?
Yeah, ain't that crazy
Yeah.
how deep you go to?
Yeah, I
dog?
was way down there.
Oh my god, man, that
It
shit
was
is
funny.
so tight.
It was real funny. Should we sneak in a break here real quick, guys?
Quick question.
No.
How's that game?
Which one?
That
Oh,
Rainbow
he
one.
almost snuck out of it.
Oh,
Let's
man,
get that
yeah.
review and go on a break here.
was
Come on,
pretty-
Rock,
it was-
hit
I
us
know you
with
only
it.
played the tutorial level, but
I mean, yeah, I
Hit us
only
with
played
it,
the
Rocky.
tutorial, but it's fun. It's the concept is like on some dumb shit, but
it moves well, it glides
but
well.
it's a fun game. I'll give it that. Like because you're just delivering pizzas, but to deliver them, you're going through like you're like a mech like warrior fighting your way to deliver a pizza. So it's just like the concept is like a joke, but the game is fun.
It's got solid gameplay. You
I'd
glide, you
get it.
fight. Yeah.
How much was it?
$10.
Oh, yeah,
12
that's-
bucks.
That's more than worth it. Definitely. I can see
It's,
what's
I was
up.
just
There it
trolling
is.
through like the newest games on
Rock's
Switch.
live review.
And,
If it ain't trash, it's
right
most
up there.
definitely totally worth it.
Well,
Check it out.
the shit that's funny is like you'll be battling and then you'll run into a section where you're collecting ingredients
it.
for the pizza.
And it's
love
got
it.
like different areas of the city, and
Yeah.
you're it's high score collect cash like
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi.
No, yeah, it's arcade, like arcade
Arcade
style.
style,
Yeah.
yeah.
Great.
And I think that's kind of the reason why I like it. It kind of reminds me of
It's easy to play. It's fun.
Yeah. I
Not
don't
a
know,
lot
it-
of time investment.
It didn't remind me of Crazy Taxi, but I get where you're coming from. It had that same like.
Maybe more like a Sonic-y or like
No,
had it
no,
the way
I
you
know, I
ran.
know, I know what you mean though.
Okay.
Like I get where you're coming from.
Because you're collecting money, you're doing things, you are
and
like
since you're picking up so much money, and it's all like everything you do is like cash, you know. So
it'll
I
have
get
like
it.
a mini, it'll freeze time, and then you have to like make the pizza in the right side, just like tap A at the right time type.
Yeah, but
game.
at the end, dog, you have to do everything. You got to put the pizza together and then
Yeah.
cut the fucking
gotta
pizza.
slice it.
I'm like, you got to be fucking killing me right now. And then it's like a thing just going around and you got to time it like. So I'm,
What's up, man? I mean,
they actually incorporate the fuck out of that pizza concept.
That's awesome.
But besides that,
Super red.
it was fucking fun. I thought
Awesome.
it was dope.
awesome. Well, we're gonna hit a little break, and then we'll be back with some gaming news. The Plug Gaming live on DFCRadio.com.
Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. Got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip. Got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip. Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. I got all this dab on me. All this drip on me. I got all this dab, all this dab. All this drip, all this drip. I got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip.
Throw the bitch a whole nother bean. Got a moon walking like she Billie Jean. She say she on 3, that's trip team. Say she on 3, that's trip team. And I'm fucking around and hit 3 niggas. Goddamn shawty, that's trippin'. 40 hanging out a nigga denim jean. 40 hanging out a nigga denim jean. And I'm kicking shit, no bully. Walked in the bitch like screw me. But I pat down my foolie. I used to be broke, didn't know me. Sweet with me, I ain't talking boom game. Me and everybody hit the motherfucking floor. Got a rollie on my wrist, couple hundreds on my feet. I'm a shilly bitch, you already know. Late night in the church with the killer gorillas and thug niggas in the motherfucking crease. And I'ma throw the D real far, little nigga, and you know that your bitch the receiver. Nigga ain't gon' win on the beetle. Make the whole stand still black beetle. Bitch, you fly them motherfucking eagle. Bitch, you fly them motherfucking eagle. Yeah.
Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. Got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip. Got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip. Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. I got all this dab on me. All this drip on me. I got all this dab, all this dab. All this drip, all this drip. I got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip.
Get your man down, since sunshine. I run the south, I'm sun up the sundown. We can put no friends up, put them guns down. Or we can put them guns on which way you want now. Get it with the bird, button down. Blue fade rollers and them diamonds on bust down. Had it bad, you better hush now. Hey, bitch, I been dabbing, bitch, I been having. Rolling all gas, that much now. I ran on the rad, that's a touchdown. I move, fool, good as shit go. So the dick so long, she caught the hit go. I want thank God for New Year. Hey, I pour that act in the motherfucking roof. This New Year on the coupe. I look up and I ain't her roof. And I kiss shit, no fever. My pockets swell up like the measles. I pull up and pop at your people. Patrolling the spot with the heater. Don't say no name, I got amnesia. I lick it and leave on the teaser. No second, no, I can't repeat it. I told her Michael Jackson beat it.
Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. Got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip. Got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip. Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. Got all this dab on me. All this drip on
I could pick a hoe, any money, mo, line wet. Damn, baby, give me more, this your man, I ain't even know. Then a nigga close like, damn, why you ain't cuffin'? A lot of niggas taking shots, but they ain't never land nothing. If we in the club, baby, better understand something. If I grab your hand, you don't get another chance, honey. Honey, never get another chance, baby, all the booty, you can put it in a rubber band, honey. Honey, fresher than any other man, women, they do anything, niggas never understand money. Money, or maybe I'm just really that nigga. I ain't wearing no capes or giving out a glass slipper. For the record, I had a woman tell me she could do better. Couldn't tell her she was joking, but I couldn't lie, fucking lie. Do it to you, do it to you, do it to you, do it like when. Do it to you, do it to you, do it to you, do it like when. Do it to you, do it to you, do it to you, do it like when. Do it to you, do it to you, do it to you, do it like when.
Been mad for a year, uptown kicking while you ain't over here. Say hello now, naked when your mans ain't here. Say the water levies won't give a damn in here. We on wrist straight froze. You know what I want when I want what I get her. Pouring Patron and some more with the liquor. Keep going and going, her mouth is so tender. She cry wolf with her hair gone. She a wolf with her hair on. Yabba dabba ding dong. Whoa, whoa, goddammit, I'm a bad bitch bandit. Got them all in the hammock, put the paws on them. Got them all in the panic. If we all go to Mars, that's a whole nother planet. Whole nother planet, whole nother planet. Goddamn.
Do it to you, do it to you, do it to you, do it like when. Do it to you, do it to you, do it to you, do it like when. Do it to you, do it to you, do it to you, do it like when. Do it to you, do it to you, do it to you, do it like when.
Fucking bad bitches, getting money while I'm fucking bad bitches. Live, fucking bad bitches. Put my face in the city like fucking bad bitches, getting money while I'm fucking bad bitches.
Do it to you.
Yeah. Naps. Knock off. What up, Saint? And we hustle. Hustle hard. Team ADX Anthem. Hey, oh, what these niggas want from me? Haters wanna eat now, you never get lunch from me. Get off my tailcoat, get off addiction. Team full of mean niggas, team green like it's Listerine. Don't cross the squad, man, we get them off, man. We on the front porch shooting, you just a ball fan. I'm on the top back, y'all do it all bad. Grind on the regular, tell competitors all bad. Test the team, homie, watch you fall flat. Don't want the fame, but the change, I need all that. Hustlers get your guap up, rappers get your props up. Cause sky is the limit and we got heaven on lockup. Back down to earth, street swerving down Atlantic. Long Beach riding to death, we straight smashing. This is for my family, this is for the masses. This ADX Anthem in case anyone asks me. Oh, I'm taking this shit head on. And the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We say hustling. Catch me in the booth till the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life on a life. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we say hustling.
Hey, I rep my team, rep my city, and rep my scene. Yeah, I'm down for mine. On the grind all the time, like overtime. I ride to the death, can't do it like this, so don't try to step. Can't move it like this, so don't try to test. Got shotters on the side of me, right in my left, cause we do it so swift, we do it so sick, and we ain't gonna stop. We got money to get, we got honeys to flip, got the streets on lockdown, so why would we stop now? We holding the spot down. Sour Diesel Hennessy, a bad bitch next to me, ADX human going down up in history. Do it to the death of me, so ain't nothing left of me. Dumping off the weaponry, hold it down for centuries.
Oh, taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We say hustling. stay up in the street. Grinding all day and all night so we can eat. Roll up on your homies like niggas, stick 'em up. Now bags in the stash in the back of the truck. Pounds of the diesel, throw it in the air. Tipping Hennessy for my niggas who ain't here. Back on my feet after shedding a few tears. Give me 2 years backed up with a few mil. Niggas locked up, but the homies still here. Rapping ADX fresh in the full gear. Killing the recession, pumping on the chop. Teddy Brock shot, killing blue clocks. Haters got no idea you ain't ready. It'll be a sad song if you niggas test me. Them niggas tryna send 100 cops to come get me. Gibbo sprayed a couple shots and told them bitches come catch me.
I'm taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We stay hustling. Catch me in the booth till the night. Streets holding tight. I ain't grind for my life. I'm a license. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we stay hustling.
Drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. That's D, got me smoking the bass, no stress cheese. Now hold up, roll up. Check the situation, about to go nuts. With a little bit of perk up in my cup, you could tell the bartender to fill it on up. That's alright, baby, work your stuff. And that's all night, baby, work your strut. You and your friends can ride when I go. Take a little spin in my Monte Carlo. Take a little dip, baby, show you how I roll. Take a little hit, baby, puff on the hydro. Eyes so lit, make me look like my eyes closed. Purple Drake mix, make me look like my eyes glow. Hypno Grey Goose with a little grape juice. That's how it is, so I'ma have to take side diesel in my blood. Purple drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. It's the ADX team with no doubt in between, and we stay fresh and clean when we hop on the scene, and we style on them, profile on them. If they wanna act crazy, then we wild on them. It's the S to the T and that Cambo G, either Maserati blue or the Lambo green, and that Chevrolet mean when it drop on the street. Either hating on you or they hating on me, and it's shaved up, raised up, drop it to the flow, got them blades to stay tough, and the candy on the back, same color as sour.
Oh yeah, brother, welcome back.
Oh, is that us?
When all the planets align.
Sure is, man.
That's cool.
The universe comes one with nature. With all the Hulkamaniacs.
Sorry. It made sense to me, dog. I get
Do you
it.
remember when they would just interview me that had nothing to say? And he'd be like,
He'd just be like,
hello, the universe. And
you gotta look
horizon.
at me. Look at me. You're like,
Let's
what
just
are you
start
talking
using like
about?
powerful words. The universe, the
And then he'll
horizon.
be like,
3 wise men. The 4 horsemen. Hulkamaniacs.
like, hey, he got the Macho Man's bag, didn't he?
Yeah, they were together on this. The Macho Man would just be like,
in the background, oh yeah, Sally, watch your mouth, man, or present. Like, ooh, shit.
what was her name? No,
I forgot.
it was fuck. Why can't we remember her name? Whatever. It will come. It will come back to us. Macho Man's Princess. Fuck. Why'd you call her Sally? You messed me up by calling her Sally.
I wasn't even calling her Sally. I just said it.
All I know is Sweet Sapphire. That was Dusty Rhodes' rolled out with the black chick, Sweet Sapphire. And he would say, Sweet Sapphire's a jewel. Oh, Sweet Sapphire's a gem, baby. I'm the American dream. Dusty Rhodes. All right, there it is. That's a little tidbit of the childhood right there. I pretty much just imitated wrestlers my entire childhood.
It
rolled
was
around
magnificent.
in little underwears, Ultimate Warrior ones to be specific, flying off of bunk beds all over Southern California.
There it is.
That's what we did.
That's why you call top bunk.
No, it was mine. I just jumped from there. I had to get the momentum to do the damage, because I had 2 older brothers, so a regular strike for me was just not enough,
Yeah.
So I had to come from up top or, low blows, cheap shots.
And older
gotta
brothers
climb the
don't
ropes.
hold back.
You gotta climb.
No, yeah.
They hit you as hard as hitting the other brother.
Foreign objects.
Yeah.
Things of that nature that you can't obviously grab out of their hands or beat them to it, so you just kind of like sneak attack them.
There you go.
Start off the top
Strategy.
bunk. Elbow to the back of the
That's
skull.
a little bit of advice to any little brothers. Yeah, back of the skull, eyeballs, below
shot.
the belt. Yeah,
You gotta
nut
hit him
shots.
with the nut.
That's because as the bigger brother, it was pretty much just
Slide bys,
Okay.
just when you're on the move real quick and you know you already got some pace and they're sitting down, you can slip one in. That's probably the only time you'll ever get a good shot to the face.
Oh, yeah.
And then you keep it moving. That's how you do
And
it.
remember, as a little brother, you're supposed to keep that small amount of pettiness because don't forget what they did earlier that day. That's how you get those face shots in.
Yeah, and then one day, maybe you'll be you'll be the little brother, but you might be bigger than both of them, and then you can start to actually equalize on that rather than cheap shotting your way through life. But it's something that happens over time. It's a growth thing.
That's a real life lesson.
It's a
come
growth
together.
thing, But dude, I told you we talk about other stuff on the show. It's life lessons now. Now it's life lessons. That's the other thing.
There you go.
There it is. There it is. But let's get into some gaming news. Capcom.
Oh.
Capcom's got a hell of a deal lined up for you Devil May Cry fans, okay? Devil May Cry 5 is going to have a very, very special edition. And it's special for a couple reasons. The items that come with it, the package is like par none. There's nothing that gets better than this.
It's
but
gotta be.
it's $8,600.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 8,000. So that's like whatever yen and however many pounds. 7,000 pounds, something like that. A lot of money.
Lots of money.
But you get you get the leather jacket from the game though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh. 8 racks.
Walk around looking like Dante, dog.
It's not Dante though. It's
Who is it? Oh, Nero.
No, not Nero. It's the other guy's name. We were just talking about it, Rock. You're supposed to remember when we just talk about things. You're supposed to remember them.
Hey, man.
You're my support guy here. That's what we talked about. Now I have to go look at my notes.
Uh-oh.
Anyways,
That
let's
is crazy.
there is a
You know
Nero.
what else
No,
is coming?
there is a Nero one though. If you thought that was expensive, that's fine because they thought about you. They're more budget-orientated gamers that like Devil May Cry. You can get Nero's jacket in a special edition, and it's only 7,000.
Oh, okay.
Little
$7,000.
discount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
Now, is it
That's a
just the
huge
jacket?
discount.
You get
Well,
more with
no,
it?
you get the exchangeable artwork, so the reversible cover. Don't forget that, okay? Because that art is sick.
Yeah.
Let's not even get into the reversible cover. Let's just leave it as you get it, okay? It's
Enjoy.
a treat in its own. And then the collector's cover, which obviously both sides are going to be different than the standard bought one. But yeah, no, the jacket, dude. It's your.
I just wanted to see if it was
got $8,500 for a fucking jacket. The game costs the other $50. There's tax, whatever. Okay, and it didn't mention if it was Italian leather or anything. So be careful.
Just know it's going to be a piece of shit. It's going to look nice.
They're like, here's your adult small Devil May Cry 5 jacket.
Sorry, it's the only size we have left.
Authentic jacket.
They need to do Dante.
It got rated. It got rated a crap rating though, so yeah, the community understands.
Hey.
It's ultra limited though. Yeah, so it was nine. It was 9. It was $900 172,000 yen. That's how much it costs. The bundle includes the game, interchangeable box art, and Dante's leather jacket. It is Dante's leather jacket.
Okay.
Stylized of what the
Worth
character's
every
motion
dime.
actor wore.
You don't
in
even
the
have
game.
to talk about it anymore. You get Dante's fucking jacket.
7,176, which is 810,000 yen. That gets you the Nero's jacket undamaged, like in the previous games. So it's not
up to you to damage.
It's not the damaged version in this.
It's up to
game.
you to wear it
Well,
once.
then you don't even
damage
want
it.
that one because you want the damage.
You get it's crazy, but then you can just get the much cheaper deluxe version for $70.
Do you get the cover art?
It includes 3 Devil Breaker weapons, live action cutscenes, 12 music tracks.
and a mini Dante jacket. The size of a Barbie doll.
No, just digital content. It's just digital. It's all digital, baby.
Dante's new jacket. In digital content.
Got digital rendition of
Got a
Dante.
thunderbolt on it. It's like, oh my God. This dude is so rock and roll.
You got a digital rendition, 3D rendition of Dante's
You remember when this
jacket.
was fucking skating around on fucking guitars and shit? They was getting out of
Yeah,
hand,
they
man.
were getting real out of it. Was
They just wanted him to be so cool. He was.
he was though. Yeah. I mean, Dante's the coolest. I'll be
$8,000
playing it
jacket
for sure.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah,
definitely.
no, I'm not doing 8,000, but I'm gonna get the game.
Speaking of bad reviews, though, Dark Souls, Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
just released.
Yeah.
Hold your buttons. Hold the sale. Like, don't buy it just yet. It sounds like
Yeah.
we've got sound issues. We've
Yeah.
got control issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like it's a
sounds
bit
bad.
sloppy, which is a bummer because like the beta I played moved pretty fine.
Oh my God, Nintendo's first bad port.
But hey, yeah.
I can't believe this just happened.
No, I'm sure they'll update and fix it too. But like, hey, in the meantime, that's how I found that Pizza Titan Ultra game.
It's not a bad game at all. I kind of like it.
It's good. It's worth $12.
I wish it was 5. If it was 5, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
And that's because I'm an asshole and I'm cheap.
There you go.
Yeah. There's something in here about Destiny saying that this Destiny 3 will have playable Europa, more RPG focus. This rumor, this data miner just found some playable area in a new game.
How did he get this stuff? Like, it wouldn't be coded into Destiny 2. Where did he data mine this from?
The internet.
So he hacked.
Where you data? Well, we call it data mining, Sam. When it's information that doesn't have financial when it's just fucking useless information for like how many people
Usually
is that
I get the
information
data
useful
mine. It's
for?
like I found these files in,
You know,
in the
100,000
latest
yeah.
update, but I'm just curious where he got it from.
No, I totally get it.
You just asked some
I'm
guy.
not going to get into it because it's talking about Destiny 3. I just felt that we need to
Pretend that's not real yet?
Say that. I'm not listening to anything about anybody that says about Destiny 3.
Oh, yeah.
But there probably is going to be one.
Next year.
Because Destiny 2, the launch was...
Enough that it's so good now, but still,
Gotta erase it from the earth. You can't tell that on to...
What? Destiny 2 wasn't
when
that bad.
yeah. No, the year 1 was, though. At Season 3 was fucking just horrid.
There's nobody there.
Season 3 and 4...
Year 1 almost killed me.
But the very beginning of year 1 almost killed you.
Yeah.
The first season almost killed you. The second season,
as soon as they
barely
had
kept you.
a
You
DLC,
were like hanging on, and then the third season you didn't play, and I didn't play.
I got back on after they started.
We played a
preparing
little
things
bit.
in
A
season
little
3.
bit.
And then once you beat the
We did
story, it was
everything, and they're
"Ah!"
like, you have all the exotics, you have everything there is in the game already. You've been playing for 1 week and a half.
Their first year DLCs were a week.
Yeah,
That was the problem. Enough said.
They were bad.
Sam,
you got some stuff for the news?
Dude, you ever play Tetris?
Yeah, there's a virtual reality one.
That's dope. The world champion just got dethroned. This guy's been 7 years reigning champ.
Hell yeah, man! These motherfuckers been
Tetris.
cheating.
The guy's like 30, 40 something. Got beat by a 16-year-old, I think, this week. So
That's how. I mean, he was the champion from when he was 16.
anyone can rise to the top.
Granted, they're like he's like I haven't had a contender since I was 16.
But he's 7-year world champion, dethroned.
Nobody's even called him out. He's just like,
And I'll say, like, that kid was, like, when he broke the score and then stopped playing, like, he could have kept going for a while. That kid killed it.
He was just tired. He was like,
all right, he didn't have to do anymore. He was like,
I left my poo sock at home. I gotta get this.
Like,
this guy loves the poo sock. He just has to incorporate it.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Well, like, once he dropped that last full bar to, like, get all the points and raise above the score, he was like, everyone cheered. It was like, I don't have to play anymore. And he was done. Homie was like, gave him a hug, good job. And then he cried in the corner.
Punched him in the rib.
Yeah.
Kidney shot.
Whispered in his ear, you got the juice now.
I like that. That's a good story.
I'm excited about this Resident Evil 2 remake, official remake coming out. I don't know when, but I'm excited about it.
I've seen some teas about it.
They're doing a lot of good stuff with it.
So this is an interesting one. Nintendo, a couple weeks ago, submitted, I guess, like, was it a patent for a phone case that essentially replicates a Game Boy. So it'd be like a fold-closed case, and then you'd have a Game Boy on the front, and then an open screen, so your phone would just become a Game Boy.
Yeah, I love that.
And it would have like touch, and it had like touch-sensitive buttons, so that it would like the case pressing these buttons would register as different things onto the phone. So that'd be really dope, because that also means then, I mean, they're just hopping on, let's bring more Game Boy stuff to your phone since they can do it so easy.
Yeah,
and
dude,
that would be killer.
Yeah.
Plus, if they did, it's like it looks like a Game Boy case. Is like at least what I've seen in the blueprints that what was leaked online.
That's a huge market that they have never tapped into, that they could have been tapping into, and avoided this huge issue with people taking ROMs. Let's talk about ROMs and that stuff, okay? If you offered people to buy your game that you're mad about them still downloading 20 or 30 years later, if you would offer them a way that's affordable and convenient, such as ROMs, that they could buy from you, they would. Period. But there isn't. So people use what they got to use to get what they want. If
and
you
like, a lot of people bought Super Mario Run.
Dude, look at your sales of your SNES, your classics, these things. Like,
yeah,
dude, find a way to re-get these things digitally, and you will fucking sell them for like
this could
insane,
be a really
stuff.
legit version.
Yeah, you could make a legit version so people don't have to buy weird, like odd named systems that play every cartridge and every type of memory file you want to put in there, and then feel weird about playing your game because they want to have fun, and you are mad about it, but you could make money from it. Like, I think it's a huge. I think it's a huge thing that's been missed for maybe too long. But of course, the NES package that's coming with the online that we've talked about so much, that is exactly the step towards
a month
what we're talking
they
about.
added more games.
Yeah, and that's the step in the direction that we're talking about. Let's get this stuff back built into these systems that we are already going to go buy, regardless of whether we're
getting there.
You know?
Totally. And what we're getting too that Nintendo has already sort of bridged the gap with is your phone and your Switch.
Yeah.
They have the Nintendo Switch app for Nintendo Online. You use it for like conversations and stuff. It doesn't really do much else. In Splatoon 2, I think you can do stats and stuff. Yeah.
Like phone gaming, like serious phone gaming. Do you think
there is
that
none.
shit? That's what I'm saying. It's like
they're all stupid compared to whatever you can get on any portable gaming system.
That's why it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I like some of them, but I don't see myself playing against a person.
No.
In them and being competitive.
I got Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links because it's like when I am bored and I don't have a thing on me, like
which Rock was officially dethroned last week for absence. No call, no show for the tournament.
No call, no show.
He had to get
you zero. I call.
He's out of here.
Done.
You called missed the show,
matter.
not the tournament.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I'll take that one, and I'll put that trophy where it gets dusty.
But we got something in store coming around December. We'll talk about that. A new challenger approaches. These guys are going to go at it in some different games. We're going to talk about that later, though, once we have the details worked out. That's gaming news. That's actually news from
I think
the
Rocky
Buds.
said he got something to say.
Yeah, I did. And
What
that's
do you
where to
got?
skip me.
I didn't skip you. We're good. We're still in news. We're still doing news.
All right.
Take it home.
So, Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah.
I will fuck you dry in it.
Okay.
You heard this here first.
He's back.
Add me on PS4. OC Dev Dealer 310. I will be picking it up and I will fuck you dry.
Like before we
That's all you
started
need to
tonight,
know.
and Rocky's like, "No, I got a piece. I got some good news. It's
I
gonna
got
be
some great
huge
news. You know?
What's that drop? That drops tomorrow. Soul Calibur drops tomorrow.
Soul Calibur drop tomorrow?
I think Soul Calibur
I
6
used
drops
to
tomorrow
play.
or comes
I haven't
out
played
very
since like
soon.
3.
I have a friend who owns it and he doesn't like it. So I'll be borrowing it until he
long
wants
time.
to trade it in. So yeah, again,
I'm gonna have
I
to
will
stress on
be
that.
fucking you dry as of tomorrow.
All right.
Give me a shout out. I'll slide in no loop.
Oh,
That's
how that was received in the news.
let's get an official release date.
I need to breathe a second after that.
You know they got the Witcher on there, dog. That shit is wild.
As a character in
Yeah, and he's raw.
bed.
Got some pretty wild ass moves.
Yeah,
I think he's the best fit they've ever made next to Link.
Yoda was trash.
Yoda was tight. He was just cheap.
he
as
was
fuck.
he was odd job.
Yeah, he was a bastard.
Hey, you can't hit me with like 80% of your moves. Let's do this.
Yeah, you
By
just-
the way, lightsaber.
He just duck and just start spamming the fucking swipe button, and he's like, "Oh, I can't get to you now."
And then he'd do those like flip jumps where he's just slapping.
yeah, he's in the two hardest places to hit. Under like right at the belt line underneath,
In the air.
where and then right above that. Exactly. So he goes from down there, twirls, then
to the higher jump than anybody.
and he's attacking the entire time.
Yeah.
And he's attacking the entire time.
You could just spam one button, and he's just going nuts.
He's the Eddie Gordo.
Jeez,
of just,
the main thing.
You know who else is like that in
you're hitting square circles.
in
square
Tekken?
circle.
What's the big dude's name? What's his name? Not Paul. I don't know. Bob.
Brian?
No, Bob. This mother, he's a new dude.
Okay, yeah, I don't
Jesus,
know.
this dude, you just tap one button and he's fucking flipping all over the place. He's like a Power Ranger. He fights like
Hell
a fucking
yeah.
Power Ranger.
My
I
favorite
was always
part,
an Eddie fan.
you love Bob.
He was a
my
flip around.
favorite part though was when you'd get somebody who wasn't good with King,
Yeah.
but then they'd grapple you, and then they'd be like, "Ooh." I was like, dude, do you know the button combos for those? Because it's just the two buttons again after you already have them wrapped.
But he's just doing this.
It's a
Every like blue booty leg, something crazy.
If you're gonna mash buttons, you play Marvel
he'll
vs.
suplex him,
Capcom.
and then he'll suplex him, and then he'll hold on to him for a second, waiting for
Yeah.
you to like put in the next wrestling move. you know?
Exactly.
And like they'll hit the throw button again, and he'll do the suplex, and they'll be like, oh yeah, like you're like,
You can't fuck with me, dog.
it's a 2-button press. You
Nice.
just did the Hadouken left. You're all over the place, and it's not that crazy. Tekken's not that crazy.
So while we're
it
playing,
can get-
while we're talking both
Yeah.
these games,
It matters who you're
Yoshi
playing with.
Yeah,
Mitsu.
like literally.
There's some players
like
that
Brian, dog. Like,
Oh, man.
yeah,
Jeez.
there's a lot of button presses.
How
for
about that
him,
tiny dinosaur
Jin.
from like Super or whatever? I forget what it was. Do you remember there was like that little dinosaur that was this tall in Tekken?
I don't even remember. Oh yeah. I do.
forget
I
his
do. I
name,
know.
but
what
that
you're
thing
talking
was fun. He was kind of trashy too. I played Yoshimitsu in both.
about. Oh, real shit.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
you could do that sword hop.
I'll be fucking somebody up as Yoshimitsu just destroying him. Then I'm like, you idiot!
Oh, dude, nothing.
And kill myself.
Yeah. Yeah. What? You're like, how do you do this?
Go flying off the edge with the little sword tornado thing.
No, I'll do the actual.
He kills himself. He hurts himself. He
Oh, you're talking about the little.
Yeah.
He'll be like, and he'll turn around and face the other way and try to stab himself and hit the other guy. But if you
You're
do
too
hit
far,
the other
yeah.
guy,
It's vicious.
It's like a death blow. But if you have no health and you're in the middle of a crazy fight and you just end yourself,
Which is getting crazy and you're just flailing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He'd
Double
hop
edged
up on the
sword,
sword
man.
and then he'd do a little dash on it. And then I
let me live.
show that. And he was in both. In Soul Calibur, I was a big Killick player. And then that chick with the crescent plates.
Hey, yeah, that's why I use Killick, dog. That's my guy right there.
That bow staff is just.
Yeah, I'll dog you. You're definitely down to play anybody in that.
Oh, dude, you
OG
do like the
Definitely
pole vault
310,
with it, and then the flip,
and I
then
will
the
fuck
slap.
you dry. Just add me. I promise.
Okay, so it came out on Friday.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So it
So
is.
it's officially out. So
I'll be borrowing that as of tonight.
long-term borrow.
And Yeah, dry.
There are too many
I'll just leave
things.
it at that.
I mean, hell.
He'll say it one more time if you guys need him to. Just
Call
to be
in
clear.
and I'll tell you personally. I will.
Hit record on your phone. It
don't
can be your
mind.
voice ringtone.
I'll do a live video later as well, and so you can get a good visual.
Post that when you get the game.
Yeah, very dry. Yeah,
Booyah!
just throwing it out there.
It's out there. That's clearly broadcast.
I'm sorry, were you talking for the past 10 minutes?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
It's broadcasted and it's out there. It's very clear. Your agenda is clear when it comes to Soul Calibur 6. And he's just accepted any challenger, so it's out there. It's definitely out there.
You know, and if I'm not online, just hit me in the message. I'll get it, and then I'll slide right in on you.
He's always open.
Yeah,
is what he's saying.
Just don't hit me on no weird hours like 8 a.m. and shit.
8 a.m. is the weird hours?
Yeah,
it surely is.
Yeah.
If you're not part of my family, don't hit me up at 8 a.m.
I mean, I'd have said like 5.
In the morning?
Yeah,
If
man.
you'll get murked.
Yeah, that is.
If you call me and I
I'll
know
just
you,
be going to sleep around.
You're gonna get.
I'm not saying 8 a.m. is
You're gonna
good.
get a hell
I'm
of a
just like-
fucking. I'm gonna answer. If you call me at 5, you call me at 8 a.m. I won't answer. You call me at 5, I'm
You
gonna
call
answer.
me before 10 o'clock.
It's gonna be. You're not gonna want to hear.
I'm
what I
not
have
even
to
going to
say.
respond to the text message you sent. Just don't contact me before 10 o'clock.
Never gonna see it.
After that, it's like, hey, all right.
I
people
can vouch
are
for
up.
that.
What you're doing is weird. I'll accept that, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know. Just like no one wants to talk to you at 8 a.m.
Nobody
No
wants
one
to
wants
talk
to
at 8 a.m.
carry out a conversation.
If I'm up, I
unless
wanna
they're getting
be
paid.
alone
Unless
at
they're
8
getting
a.m.
paid.
I agree with that
Which then
even
they're
more.
forced to basically do that. Just do everybody a favor, man.
Yeah, when you're
No
paying,
calls
you even
before 8
fake
a.m.
the
Let's
laugh. Good job, Bob.
Oh, hello. Yeah. I've been up
I
for
wasn't
hours, man.
sleeping.
I just got done with the job.
I woke up at 5. That's the time I went to
worked
sleep.
out. I worked out already. Ate some
I'm-
breakfast.
I'm
Dude,
actually
already.
working on that paper for you right now. No, I wasn't up till 6 a.m. playing video games.
Your buddy calls you at 8 a.m. You just fucking murked and you called like, what? Dog, I told you, don't ever hit me up this early. Oh, I want to see if you want to shoot. No, I don't want to go shoot hoops. I don't want to go pass the ball around. I don't want to go to the no.
Hey, that's
No,
some
do I
real
want to go
shit.
get
Don't
food?
call
No.
me.
Do I want to sit here and lay in my bed? Yes.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
It's 8 a.m.
It's been times I've woke up at 8 a.m. and it's just don't bother me.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
If you
bothered
want
before
to,
10
if you
o'clock.
want to, it's 2 cups coffee minimum, 8 a.m. conversation, 2 cups coffee, a doobie, hopefully, something really interesting to talk about. Those are like minimum requirements.
Don't
if it even
call me
happens.
after 3 a.m. and before 10 a.m.
That's reasonable too. I
That's
think
all
that's
I'm
so
saying.
super reasonable.
I mean, like, I'm usually up between 7:30 and 8:30, but like, I get it.
Not
I wanna be
wanting phone
alone.
calls.
Well, I
wanna
don't
be
wake
alone.
up to masturbate, Sam.
I wake up to work.
Oh,
Hey, you gotta make a living somehow.
Hey, there you go. Webcams.
no, he's a sperm donor.
Morning rises.
Sounds like this guy might actually have.
I don't know. He called him Morning Ride. That's a nickname.
I need your
that
credit
means
card
you
number.
do it. You created a nickname.
I need your
I
credit
thought
card
that
number
could be
if
his
we're gonna talk any
website.
further.
I thought that could be his website.
Morning Rises.
It's the show.
This is the
Thanks for catching.
8 a.m. jerk sesh. Morning, aka morning risers.
Oh my
Come
God.
on. How long of an Instagram video can you post?
It's terrible. It's terrible. Let's take a little breaky.
Jesus Christ. Sam.
Let these heathens chill out for a little
Hey, that was
bit.
childish. We had a childish moment.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk a little bit more Call of Duty and its greatness, and then obviously Destiny 2, Forsaken. Festival of the Lost is upon us, and all the good things that come along with it. Prizes and rare rewards.
So much to unlock.
Oh, fragmented souls. Oh. We'll be back. The Plug Gaming, DFZRadio.com.
Me to the dash to the money, gotta go get it, cause these niggas ain't finna get it for me, you dig? Niggas talk, I don't hear it. Bitches talk, I don't hear it. My main focus is my chips, yeah. I said I'm walking like a man. Hand on my grams, other hand cognac. I'm already going in, but I'm like, wait, hold up, wait, let me roll up, wait, hold up, wait, let me roll up, wait, hold up, wait, let me roll up, wait, hold up, let me talk to him. On my mama, stuck in this designer, I'ma have to go and leave her, cause my bitch up in Atlanta. Louis to the left, Armani in the sauna. It's panoramic, how my fucking niggas causing problems. If you gotta get it, got me turning churches out of chicken. Okay, pilot got me probably piling up all this pimpin'. So don't tell me this now, won't feel her lips now. Gon' give me kiss now, now wait, hold up. Where your lips been? Tell me where you going, cause you know when I just stepped in, stumbled and we go again. Sucking on my lower limbs, sacking and we pack them, so you know we got them flowing in. Wait, hold up, wait, let me roll up. Wait, hold up, wait, let me roll up. Wait, hey, hold up, wait, let me roll up. Wait, hold up.
I got that, okay though. I got that shit that when you hit, you get the Holy Ghost. My bitch got niggas and they feeling like they Romeo. They asking about me, she replying like we only close. Bitch, while you be lying, we be fucking and you know he know. I don't know when they asking about the mother bitches. I don't know when she asking, are you coming, daddy? I don't show. When she asks me, can I roll a fatty? I don't know. I just gotta tell her why, hold up. I tell her why, hold up. Yeah, I gotta tell her why, hold up. I tell her why, hold up. Yeah, I gotta tell her.
Wait, hold up, wait, let me roll up. Wait, hold up, wait, let me roll up. Wait, hey, hold up, wait, let me roll up. Wait, hold up, shawty. You can bring a friend, let's get naughty. Bring a couple more and it's a party. We can roll it up and sip Bacardi. Hey, shawty. You can bring a friend, let's get naughty. Bring a couple more and it's a party. We can roll it up and sip Bacardi.
DFCRadio.com.
Just got a fresh coat. California raised me, an LA baby. The Chevrolet raisin, scraping on Dayton's, riding down Rosecrans. Get with the program, call me the drill man, the hydros potens. Got your eyes low, lower than the ocean. Just west coasting through the coast with the potion and the best dro to smoke. The baddest bitches, girls in bikinis with ass titties. The hustle game easy, you just can't believe till you see me on TV. Drive down the wrong street, might see the tech smoke. Hop in the ride and let's go to the west coast. This life is like a movie. You meet a model bitch, then you fuck her like a groupie.
Cruising through these Cali streets, smoking on this OG. Cash rules everything around me, I need more cream. West Coast, get it in. What the fuck you think? Saying I'm riding with you, really though, this money in the bank. E3 hotter than the California forecast. Burning up these tracks, nigga, I need more cash. Yeah, I'm a bona fide hustler. Fuck with my family or cash and I'ma cut ya. Real G's get it, that's only the obvious. Go against us, you know you facing the consequence. I love my state, but I really hate the politics. Better keep stepping, buddy boy, in a pile of shit. Yeah, in a pile of shit. E3, get it in, nigga, I'm live as shit. 3, 2, 1.
As the world keeps spinning like gold 100 spokes, engine running, Chevy gunning down the coast. Just let it roll. Who doesn't love to see a 6-4 hop down the block, banging Easy E and Pac? Motherfuck the cops. I drove in my ride, but I ain't even tripping. It's another summer night and I'm about to get the dipping. It's California A, got some beautiful women. Gotta see it for yourself, it's such a beautiful vision. Palm trees, palm weed, won't you ride with me? West Coast in, floating through these Cali streets, cruising down the boulevard in the late night. Sunset to the daylight, we take flight. Lights, camera, action, fast cars and jewelry, models and groupies, we film in a movie. It's a motion picture, everybody's a celebrity. Won't you take a picture? It's a motion picture, everybody's a celebrity. Won't you take a picture? Latin girls, Asians, black girls, Jamaicans, white girls, they all on vacation. Pop another bottle, yeah, we buy 'em by the case, and we spitting big faces.
All the dab on me, man. All the drip on me and G Bentley, man. Ain't know what the fuck going on, man. Got all the dab on me. Got all the drip on me. Got all the dab on me. Got all the drip on me. Got all the dab, all the dab. Got all the drip, all the drip. Got all the dab, all the dab. Got all the drip, all the drip. Got all the dab on me. Got all the drip on me. I got all the dab on me. All the drip on me. I got all the dab, all the dab. All the drip, all the drip. I got all the dab, all the dab. Got all the drip, all the drip.
Throw the bitch a whole nother bean. Got a moon walking like she Billie Jean. She say she on 3, that's triple team. Say she on 3, that's triple team. And I'm fucking around and hit 3 niggas. Goddamn shawty, that's triple bean. 40 hanging out a nigga denim jean. 40 hanging out a nigga denim jean. And I'm kicking shit, no bully. She walked in the bed like screw me. But it pat down my foolie. I used to be bro, didn't know me. Swift with me, I ain't talking boom game. Me and everybody hit the motherfucking floor. Got a rollie on my wrist, couple hundreds on my feet. I'm a shilly bitch, you already know. Late night in the church with the killer gorillas and thug niggas in the motherfucking creech. And I'ma throw the D real far, little nigga, and you know that your bitch the receiver. Nigga, ain't gon' win on the beetle. Make the whole stand still black beetle. Bitch, you flying them motherfucking eagle. Bitch, you flying them motherfucking eagle.
Got all the dab on me. Got all the drip on me. Got all the dab on me. Got all the drip on me. Got all the dab, all the dab. Got all the drip, all the drip. Got all the dab, all the dab. Got all the drip, all the drip. Got all the dab on me.
sunshine. I run the south side from sun up to sundown. We can put them friends up, put them guns down. Or we can put them guns on them which way you want now. Kill with the Burberry button down. Blue fade rollers and them diamonds on bust down. Had it bad, now you better hush now. Hey, bitch, I been dabbing, bitch, I been having. Rolling all gas, that's a mush now. I ran on the rad, that's a touchdown. Move, fool, cause this shit go. So the dick so long, she caught the hiccup. I one thing God for New Year. Hey, I pour that act in the motherfucking roof. Additional year on the coupe. I look up and I ain't her roof. And I can't shit no fever. My pockets swell up like the measles. I pull up and pop at your people. Patrolling the spot with the heater. Don't say no name, I got amnesia. I lick it and leave on the teaser. No shaking, no, I can't repeat it. I told her Michael Jackson beat it. Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. Got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip. Got all this dab, all this dab. Got all this drip, all this drip. Got all this dab on me. Got all this drip on me. I got all this dab on me. All this drip on me. I got all this dab, all this dab. All this drip, all this drip. I got all this dab, all this dab. I got all this drip, all this drip.
And I don't hold up shit, you know what I mean, but to represent, you know what I mean, but to be me, you know what I mean, procreate, have better seeds, make a better nation,
I'm Superman, fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman, fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman, fly in the city.
Caviar got me scorched. Why you niggas smoking Newport shorts? And you wonder why your bankroll short. Probably cause your ass never left the porch. I be grinding and making moves, you know the business. Pound the block, pushing work till it's finished. Serial killers need no fucking eyewitness. Extra clip, shit, I'm on my blade.
Respect you, respect me.
I've been hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like this.
Seen the light. I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign. I'm California stopping cause the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to me.
I'm Superman, fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman, fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman, fly in the city.
Tapes confused with wearing capes, you fools. Still breaking the rules, roll moving, you lose. Handyman with the tool, I had to rock his body. I came to body like Lottie Dottie, and I don't wanna hurt nobody. I'ma break it down with the get down, watch it go down, hold it down with the 4 pound. Now you know now, it's about to go down.
Respect you, respect me.
I've been hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like
this. I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign. I'm California stopping cause the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to me.
My weaknesses and my strengths. But everybody know my strengths definitely outweigh my weaknesses. As long as that, I'm a human being, like everybody else. And if I meet somebody perfect, then they can train me. And they can help me be perfect. But there ain't nobody out there perfect. So we'll all just get along with it.
They say Machiavelli's resurrected, I can feel his presence. But the coldest thing, Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck he think he is? Talking about Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck is it? I'm an outlaw thug, like hustling to the death of me. Brutalist, alien, I'm mom lost, baby. Worth to get money, knowledge and a fucking lead. Think you seen a ghost if you stood right in front of me. Tupac eternally, Rogers on his own shit. Think like new money. money, and you can pass it, show me. Worldwide masterpiece, hustle on this fucking street, on that dead fed crime, so they still tapping me. $1 million smile, girls say I'm sexy. Bachelor in arts, got it in psychology. Player, you ain't fly as me, still can't see me. Stand on oxygen, when you can't even do the
Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman, fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman, fly in the city.
So high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time. Yeah, we so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time. Yeah, we so high.
Big split smoker, don't need no bowler. So roll my doja, I can first show ya. Big stage holder, Christmas cola. Sticky as the growers, we gon' teach more up. We gon' see more bud, pockets on forest. Yeah, they cheer for us, cause we got more of what they want is surplus. If I can't fly, I'ma puff till I soar up. Good day for 'em. The way I run these trees, you could say I run forest. Yeah, I run for it, run toward it. Haters can't ignore it, all the ladies love it. It's so euphoric, they so blatantly adore. Bumping all the contests, we're cruising to the night. Like that cup from DJ Quick, cause it's going down tonight. Just find another split so I can hit it while I ride. And shorty looking swift, I'ma hit it while I drive.
We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time. Yeah, we so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time. Yeah, we so high.
Fire up another split. Take a hit, show life I'm fucking with. And I'd be lying if I said my life is perfect. I'm hurting inside enough for me to catch a bird. Lungs turning black, smoke till my chest is burning. Can't hold back, I'm high till the morning. We brew money, it's the only thing that levels me. You can call it remedy, but never gets the best of me. Twist to get it lifted while I'm shipping to the bitches. Got me feeling like the riches, I'm on it, so get with it. Flipping on that killer soul, smoking with it privilege. Take it high, then the gift is so don't mind if I'm tripping. Gotta keep my hustle up, so I smoke the top shelf. If your lungs are strong enough, smoke with somebody else. I need that good, burning like wood should. That good wood burning like good wood should. So high, can't touch the ground. Look at me, I'm Superman.
I wanna go up, light the blunt,
light it up and have so much fun. So high, can't touch the ground. Look at me, I'm Superman.
I wanna go up, light the blunt,
light it up and have so much fun.
We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time. Yeah, we so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time. Yeah, we so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time. Yeah, we so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time, chopping all the time. Yeah. shades on, feeling like I'm Diddy. Riding through the city, bad bitch with me. Stunning shades on, feeling like I'm Diddy. I be riding through my city. To that all black thing on them things. Haters jaw dropping, looking strange and deranged. I'd advise them lames to remain in they lane. I'm all about my change, even though I'm paid, I never change. I Diddy Bob on a bad bitch, beast in it, I go savage. Haters stay on that mad shit, cause ain't there bitch in here average. Riding out on that boulevard, turn your neck and I'll pull your broad. Act tough and I'll pull your card, and that's just how the game go. Ain't got no time for no lame hoes and no silly niggas. Hub City nigga, and I'm riding around with these bad hoes, and I'm starting to feel like Diddy nigga. Stunning shades on, I'm in my zone, my bitch a Diddy nigga. More hoes on my phone, hoes in my home, that's on my city nigga. Riding through the city, bad bitch with me. Stunning shades on, feeling like I'm Diddy. Riding through the city, bad bitch with me. Stunning shades on, feeling like I'm Diddy. I be riding through my city. Haters jaw dropping, looking strange and deranged. I'd advise them lames to remain in they lane. So get up out our way, this 100 entertainment. Dollars over everything, blow cash. Crew coming through, you got no cash. Looking like them niggas that I see before. Low cash, whoa, that's too deep for 'em. Slow it down, Beezy baby. I'm just keeping it street for 'em. They knowin' now that Beezy Brazy ain't got no time for no lame hoes or no silly nigga. Hub City nigga, I'm riding around with these bad hoes and I'm starting to feel like Diddy nigga. Stunning shades on, I'm in my zone, my bitch a Diddy nigga. More hoes on my phone, hoes in my home, that's on my biddy nigga. Riding through the city, bad bitch with me. Stunning shades on, feeling like I'm Diddy. Riding through the city, bad bitch with me. Stunning shades on, feeling like I'm Diddy. I be riding through my city. She said she don't want them if they own her. She only want the nigga that don't want her. And nigga, you thirsty. You be all up in the ear, telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah, you thirsty. In the worst way, you thirsty. In the worst way, nigga, you thirsty. In the worst way, you be telling her the same shit she heard. Yeah. If you send your bitch my direction, I bet I won't give her no attention, no affection. Same old questions, nigga, you thirsty. Your mind on the pussy, in my mind where a purse be easy. Boy, I make the shit look easy. She know I don't.
They should make this song about the Call of Duty blackout players, thirsty ass motherfuckers. Fucking rolling up on anybody at any time, like just thirsty, so thirsty they're just overplaying themselves too and getting gatted on. And then it ultimately makes me thirsty, and then I get gatted on because I'm out here trying to thirst somebody in the middle of the field, not even dropping down, not even prepared. And
I think it's just early on the trend, man. Like Fortnite,
it started a trend. It started a trend.
It got I heard so many songs that were rapping just about Fortnite.
Yeah,
it was weird.
Okay.
Like specifically Fortnite.
Did you guys hear about this shit? This is not about the same thing, but have you guys heard about them saying Instagram is the #1 like fucking social media outlet that you can be bullied on, and the Xbox the Xbox fans are pissed.
They're everywhere.
They're like, that's bullshit.
they want that.
You haven't spent 1 day in the trenches.
I swear to you, it's a big thing, dog. Like they're pissed about that.
I guess that is a title.
Yeah.
I think Instagram is the easiest to be confused by parents as a safe place for their child to go and interact with people online. Let's get it straight.
Yeah.
Here it is, another thing that we do on the plug, that when we talk about other things, this is one of those things. Parents, it's never safe for your child to do anything on the internet. Children, internet, not safe. You gotta, you can't use Instagram. You can't use YouTube.
Minecraft is okay.
You can't.
That's it.
It's not on the internet. It's not on the internet.
It's the biggest bullying game on Xbox.
They have the open servers. Yeah, it is. It's really bad.
Well, then, you know.
Dude, I have actually a bully story.
No.
Dude, my niece got on at my house onto Minecraft, and 2 guys from my friends list joined the game and fucking destroyed everything she built.
Oh, yeah, he told us about
And then I told them that. I'm like, I got on the mic and I was like, dude, assholes, what are you doing? They're like, we thought it was you. I was like, dude, it's my 6-year-old niece. And she's
crying.
What are you guys doing? They're like, you're kidding. I'm like, I'm dead serious. Da da da. They're like, you want to play Fortnite later? I was like, no, I gotta build her a fucking castle now, and you ruined my night. And they literally, no bullshit. They redid and built her own little thing, made it all girly. They actually
made it amazing.
They put it on free build mode, and we're floating in the sky doing everything. Built her this super cool shit. She saved it. And it changed her day. But she honestly was like,
damn,
almost in tears, looking at me like, what is happening?
Why are they burning down everything?
How did they get in here?
Burning it all down.
How did they get in here? Who are they?
They stole all the diamonds.
So Minecraft is not that safe. But no, let's be honest. Any of these apps, they're portals into a world that they're interacting with other people. Therefore, it no longer makes it safe for your child because you don't know and can't control what that other person's going to do or say on the internet.
This is what you got to realize. On the internet, there are people worse than me.
And Rocky's not really a bad guy.
And I'm not even that bad.
He just talks a lot of shit when it comes to video games.
I just talk shit.
It's not a big deal.
It doesn't mean that I believe most of it, or I really feel that way.
Oh, he almost slipped up. What? You almost slipped up there.
What?
He was like, I don't believe most of it, or I do believe some of it, or whatever. You're about to say you don't believe any of it, I think.
No, just most of it.
Okay. Well,
most of the
we'll
shit
delve into the psyche of rock on another
I'm just saying,
episode.
It's just, assholery at its finest.
Yeah, the internet is not like YouTube. You can't put it on kids mode and have your kids go on there because someone slipped some weird shit in there that didn't get fucking.
So many of those.
Yeah, it's scary. Don't do it. It's scary for an adult. Okay, yeah. So the internet can change you.
Watch it.
It has powers.
It does.
It's not cool for your kids, and that's probably why Instagram has an issue like that because there are so many kids on there that are not. There's no supervision.
Yeah.
Because the parents may be how they digest Instagram or how they experience might be different, and they might think it's like, oh well, look, mine's full of this or that or whatever. But when your son starts putting in stuff that's looks video game related, because this is a huge one on mine. I see so many. It's like, oh, video games and memes, and then you go on there and it's like Adolf Hitler memes, and you're like, what, dude?
Yeah.
And then you go on there and it's memes that are pop culture memes that aren't very. It says it's video games. There's 3 or 4 video game ones in there, and they're not gameplay or anything. It's a meme that's usually somewhat inappropriate or is over their head. They're not even going to get.
That's how I found the poo sock.
Yeah,
looking for video.
But you show a kid a poo sock at a young age, and you might think that's
that's how they sit at the desk the whole time.
A whole other generation is making fun of them and talking shit and all this other. Well, no pun intended on that one, but you know what I mean. It can get confused easy for minds that are less developed, or even adults have issues blending with the blend of reality and social media and how they digest this daily news.
But also, stop making your kids pussies. That's a real thing.
I like that.
You're raising soft children. Because I remember, people talk shit, you talk shit, and you went home.
Yeah,
and if they couldn't handle it, you put them in homeschooling, and they were weird when they grew up. That's just how it was. It got worse and worse.
I think they were perceived as weird.
Oh, okay.
They wouldn't necessarily actually be weird. Most people just thought that was unusual.
No.
Or it would stifle you in some way in your development.
Yeah.
Let me clean that up for Rocky here a little bit.
Hey.
I love it.
I'm straight out there.
He's a straight shooter. This guy's a gunslinger from the West.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And he shoots straight.
So again, stop raising pussies.
I love it.
Because when you raise these little cunty kids, they cry and they fuck up everything. They literally fuck up everything.
Scary world. That's all I'm going to say about that. We're just going to tie that. We're going to end that one. We're going to end that there with the scary world that we live in.
Yeah.
And we're gonna hop into some Destiny too. Festival of the Lost. Rocky, you got a little hard on it.
The internet just got too real.
We tried to leave it at that, and we couldn't.
I'm introducing them to the internet. This is how the internet.
We tried.
It's a place of anonymity.
We did the other things. We did the other things that we talked about.
Too many people make the mistake of just putting their own shit on there,
video games
and not
the
just keeping it.
And Rocky just went straight into just straight 100% parental advice.
Yeah,
and we love it here
because you know.
We got it.
If you got the shit slapped out of you, if you didn't slap him back, that's your fault.
Yeah.
You're a pussy.
He believes in that. If that's his real story, it's true. I believe.
Yeah.
I don't. You're just. I love it though.
I was literally taught if you get slapped, you give that person a victory lap, and you don't stop until you're finished. That's just how it works. Exhausted.
There it is.
Catching your breath.
There it is.
No, he's alive. I stopped right at the right point. You know what I mean? Just got to do that. Just got to make it happen. Abuse Central. OG Deputy the 310 PS4.
I love it.
Just throwing it out.
Okay, I love it. Okay. Can we do some Forsaken talk?
Let's do this.
Festival of the Lost. Rocky, are you aware of what it is and what's happening?
I saw it.
He saw it.
What'd you see so far?
I saw the...
You saw the
tower.
You made it there.
Yeah,
that's
slid
good.
in there.
That's good.
Got a phone call, walked outside.
You got your like
and
one
my
free little
PlayStation
pop.
cut off. I was going so long. The
Oh, that's
PlayStation
good.
cut off, and then I started watching Daredevil.
That's great.
And it is great. This is the best season yet.
Oh,
now let's get
That's
back
good to
into
know.
this.
That's good to know too, though. Yeah, the Forsaken event, the fall event, and it says the initials fall Festival of
Lost.
It's basically a event that celebrates the remembrance of those that we've lost in the Destiny world, which Cade
All of them
Is
that.
in there.
is in there now, so it's even more important than it has ever been. And
They
they
got
have adorned the tower with all kinds of Halloween-inspired
Engrams. That's what they look like.
Engrams,
They look
yeah.
Origami engrams everywhere.
Yeah. And there's masks to wear. They've done this before in Destiny
I'm
1.
going to play now because you said Cade. You know, I don't really
Oh yeah, you get a little digital him up
Yeah,
every
you
time you
play,
go to the tower.
You play. There's
And all the others.
there's other ones too. They
Yeah.
cycle the image.
There's all the Fallen. It's Remembrance.
Yeah. So
Plus,
it's
there's
everywhere.
like ton of Halloween masks that are funny and
a
like
600 light weapon that even you could acquire right now.
yeah.
I definitely need that.
You need to
Also,
get
an,
grindy
a
as
ghost
fuck.
that's a cat.
Is it? What is it?
You do. No, it's not hard. It's these fragmented souls. These are the things you get as
So
rewards.
they added a new event. You remember the what is it,
Remember?
Infinity? What is it called again?
Infinite
The Infinite
Forest.
Forest. There we
Yeah.
go. That is what is the Haunted Forest now. So it's like dark and it's actually infinite. Like everyone wanted to be the Infinite Forest. Actually, like you could just keep going in there and running it. That's what this is.
Okay.
And then it's like scaling monsters. You have to kill so many to unlock to get to like the boss room, and then you come back, and then it's scaled a level harder, and it's how deep can you get.
Okay.
You get the triumph for only making it 7 deep, but there's 15 floors, and I ain't never making it to 15 floors.
I want to make a run at it, an
It'd be-
honest run.
It would be good. It takes like it'll take a lot
college
to get.
try.
Sounds like something that you could just grind out and rank up the way you need it, huh?
It's a fun way to do it then.
Yeah, because the mask actually give you perks that
Mhm.
you develop as you play that it will ideally make
They're
the,
perk trees you build up. You
yeah,
max them
it will
out.
make the haunted forest easier because you'll be doing more damage or you'll be able to survive easier, stuff like that.
I
Alright.
almost got my what is it called again? The haunting? No, the haunted. What's the gun called? You remember right now?
Yeah, I knew it until you asked me what it is. Every time this guy says Sally, it was Miss Elizabeth, by the way, Macho Man's
It's
thing.
Haunted Story, I believe, or something like that, because it's also based off the origin story.
It's a better origin story.
Yeah.
And gosh,
and you
darn
get it with, like, it's a curated roll automatically. It's 600.
600 light.
You can't
curated
infuse it
roll.
into anything, though. So you can't, like, stack those up. It takes a lot to earn it, because it's like you don't get that many soul
It's
fragments.
120
You gotta
soul
grind them out.
fragments. And then every mask costs 30. So it's like, for me, I don't really care about the mask. I got one mask.
I got the one. I leveled it up all the way.
Maybe I'll get two, but I'm just saving mine to get the gun. And then that's
You get to choose the mask you get?
No, you get the first
There's a
one as Raul right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. And then you get a few
Raul?
from
Raul, the Cryptarch.
Oh, okay.
and
been
then
a while,
you can
huh,
buy
buddy?
more. Yeah, you can buy more though, so you
Well,
can get
we
like.
all know that.
When you speak to the void, does it speak back?
I haven't spoken to the void in a while, man.
There are actually a bunch you can
But
buy.
I used to hang out there a lot.
So you can get like you can get Zol, the giant worm mask. You can get Gaul. You can get. I have the Traveler as like my whole head for my mask. You can get the chicken head. You can get. What do I want about that?
Chicken head, Zol. You said most of them.
Chicken
Those
head.
are the cool ones.
I heard that in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can be Cade 6. No, that'd be brand new.
The horror story. It's the horror story.
Horror story. There you go.
The horror story.
The horror story.
Chicken head and whores, huh? That's
Budgie's really,
Hey, I'm starting
throwing
to
it
get
back.
these jokes.
They're throwing it back on this one, huh?
Give him a chicken head and make it a horror story.
Like all of them just cost.
Let's
soul
do the old
fragments
chicken
and you
head and
can
horror
buy 'em as you
story
want.
on one on this one, huh?
You get extra points if you use the chicken head.
I mean, I will, dude. There are some shortcomings when it comes to Destiny's storytelling. The lore is great,
Yeah.
but the actual theatrical storytelling,
The cinematics. They're short.
They're short and they don't always make sense. Sometimes they're funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like, what the fuck? You want me to pay attention? You have this cutscene where you're telling me you want me to pay attention.
Is that ramen ticket
And
worth
then-
anything yet?
Nothing yet.
Yeah,
You can pick
no.
them up whenever you want from the same spot.
And then you deliver nothing. Nothing worth listening to.
We also
Anyways.
got like a ton of other shit going on this week. That's my
Yeah.
biggest complaint about Festival of the Lost is they also threw Iron Banner.
Why
and it's
is
the
Iron
third
Banner
week
back?
of Dreaming City right now?
Why is it back, and why does it have no point to it?
It's a light fest. It's if you got 600,
to
you can go
get
troll on some
back-
people.
No, they're like, well, we revamped the bounty system to make it easier. So, all those the guys that
They are all
when
lower
it
numbers.
when it really came out, and you did it, we're just,
A few weeks ago,
take
you
that
said
away
that.
from you. Yeah, a few weeks
Yeah.
ago, which
I grinded all that shit. And I was like, yeah. And then
they're like, oh, here's it way easier. When we're having it twice in a row when we know we've never done anything like
and
this.
why didn't they do it 1 week ago?
They
when there was
released it
nothing
broken,
going on.
and now they fixed it.
No, they released it fine, and then people complained about its state, and then they fixed it, and then they re-released it because so many people were not able. I mean, I wasn't even able to do all the bounties, so I didn't get all the gear.
Not too bad.
Well, get good. I don't know. That's what they say on everything, but get good, seriously.
All right, I'm not even going to get into this.
Yeah, I feel you. It has an issue to do with the mindset of hey, well, I can't get this, so I'll send in a complaint about it.
there
I
were
don't know.
games-
When things break for me, I don't worry about contacting someone from the company to get it fixed unless it's something that was showed up broke.
This motherfucker be in the backyard with a soldering iron.
I am either fixing it myself or we're getting a new one.
Probably this controller,
I don't blame things that are my fault if I break something. I don't blame it on another company and try to figure out what their solution is for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I figure out what my solution is, and there is a little weird, change of mindset. I think that I have that same set for a lot of people my age, but there is a little different mindset for people in general. But that comes across in the gaming community where
we
they
were raised on there was no.
where they feel
there was no balance. There was no.
You just suck.
Right. They feel like since they are aware of their ability to change it, that since I'm aware of that and I can express that I'm not happy with its current state and I know that you can fix it, that I should be able to voice my opinion to where you have to listen because I paid to play your game.
Yeah.
And I feel that on major issues, but like on a design of how the Iron Banner works, I don't feel like anybody should have anything to say to where they have to listen, unless like you're getting like one tapped with a gun and you shouldn't be.
Too hard is not an excuse.
Yeah, that's my
not
point.
an
Like
issue
because I couldn't get 35 kills. I couldn't get 100 kills.
Exactly.
I couldn't get the. I
remember when you showed up to your homie's house and he had some wild shit. And you're like, "How'd you get that?" "Oh, I got 300 headshots." And you're like, "Jesus Christ!"
Yeah, no. Call of Duty.
I haven't slept in 4 days.
Call of Duty was like that.
I got him
straight up. Yeah,
like, Call of Duty was like that too. Like, how'd you get this calling card? I dropped a care package on a guy to kill him.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
That was great.
About 14 hours of gameplay, and
I was
all the call package. Yeah.
I just threw it.
Yeah, I went on their side, stayed there, baited a guy in, fucking threw it down, died, and it landed on him and killed him.
On Titanfall, there was like achievements for dropping your Titan on
super
things.
rarest, super rare trophy.
Yeah.
Hardly anybody has it. How do you get it? You fucking set it up. I don't know. It just happens for you.
That's real shit.
Like, it's like, I don't know. That's what gaming is. You can't complain that thing exists.
Well, see, first I popped the C4 a little bit early in front of him,
you know?
And then I threw the supply package, and then I started shooting on the other side, so he was confused. He turned around in circles, supply drop, right on his head.
And they're like, "So you accidentally killed him?" That's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was luck.
I threw it at a wall. It hit the wall, rolled off, and crushed the dude.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, same with, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
people
it also
complain
killed
about a
me,
lot of
too.
stuff. People complain about a lot of stuff. The Malfeasance quest in Destiny, like, people complaining
Like
about
every
it.
time you see people like hucking knives just across the entire map and they kill someone, they're like, "Oh, how'd you do that?"
I just threw it.
Man, I do that. I start every match by throwing a fucking knife.
Yeah.
Twice its hit ever.
Yeah,
I put them on the internet. Like,
Exactly. That's how I got the highlight reel. It's the 1 year of trying this like 19 to 20 times a day,
Just
30 times a day, and yeah, I hit it maybe 30 in a year, and then you get this video of it, and it makes me look like a fucking knife god. But no,
every time I start.
Yeah, exactly.
I know they all come to life like around over there.
Right, exactly.
One of them might run into it.
Oh, I do love hitting that blind shot though in Destiny with a knife throw.
Man.
Though.
I've seen like some hatchet throws in
in Call of Duty.
in Call of Duties where they like kill the same guy twice. I've seen.
Yeah, grenades though. I would do that with grenades.
Yeah,
because you'd know the spawn and you'd be like.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh, you'd be like, oh, I got hits on there. Or the best, what I always did is I would throw a flash.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I got hits. Here comes the grenade. Boom. Got him. You know, that was like the, are they there? Oh, they're there. Throw the grenade. But it was cheesy, and it happened to me. That's how I started doing it. That's how I discover things.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's how you get good. You play against people that are good.
You mess around with it.
Because we come from a different era, man, where, this is the game.
Why is it
Play
true? Like, and what about the ability that this is a thing that's been getting me kind of too, even on Destiny, like the ability to just buy this stuff.
Yeah.
Which
stuff?
Like just things like, and then exclusive stuff like what?
Oh yeah,
like
the
that's only in
boxes
there
and the
because they
silver.
know people would prefer it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why they're like, dude, I'm telling you, we're just gonna make it this exclusive one, and either we're gonna get people that are so infatuated or obsessed with this gun or the skin or whatever it is, we know they'll just buy it, and then anybody else that's a collector that's young that knows how this sort of system works, these kind of mobile.
Yeah.
And like, let's be honest too,
It's grinding
the
systems.
festivals type stuff that rotate with the season,
Mm-hmm.
that comes from a mobile selling point. Where
Yeah.
they did things, small things like
Premium
that.
games.
They did that to get people's eye, to catch their eye and be like, oh, look at this. They updated it for the thing. Now Clash of Clans is a Christmas theme. Now it's a Halloween theme. Everything's changed about it. They did that because the game's free and they need to do something to keep you playing.
Yeah.
And then you're spending a couple dollars here or there.
Or
Okay,
it's turn bars.
why is
and
that
it's like,
in
now you
our-
can come check
why
this
is
out in
the-
3 days.
Yeah.
It used to be 3 minutes.
Call of Duty's doing it now too, and it's like, why are you doing this?
But this is the
Activision
thing.
has got these guys doing a Halloween event in
Because
the blackout.
statistically, this made the most dollars per.
Yeah,
This is
and
what
then
it
now
is.
there's a
This is
tier.
of the
Now there's a
service.
tier system too, a tiered system that you can level up in Call of Duty now too, and then you can buy characters and skins for blackout. And you're just like, why is this taking over? Why is it in there? It's there because people are fucking using it.
Exactly.
and they're making money from it.
And
all the
this is
people
it.
that
It's
are
like,
saying,
why not make money off the people who want to cut corners? That's
Exactly.
the truth. It's like the in 2K.
No, I know.
Perfect shot. Everybody's complaining, oh, the perfect shot. Why you could just buy a perfect shot? And it's like, yeah, because you need a real shot to play online with that character. And if you want to bring your fake character in, you got to pay for that shit. And that's real.
No, I know, and mad people are willing to pay for it, and that's the thing is like, it's funny like the people because you hear about it, so it's like I think we're just I think what we're experiencing is that the people that are willing to express the way they feel about microtransactions are always the people that are not willing to engage in them.
Yeah.
And we don't have any.
Why I feel good that I grew up on
but
the
like,
grind.
It's not
Like,
a
I
good
just know how to
article.
play
It's
in
not a
it.
good news article to talk about how you love to spend money on.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So you never hear anything from that side because that reason it's not interesting.
Yeah.
That's
It's not interesting to be buying stuff that you could get from grinding and playing the game. It's not interesting to hear somebody.
But that's the thing I don't like.
buy
It's
it.
like,
And you were
that's
asking
not a
about
good
phone games
article
before.
or a good video.
I feel like that's where Fortnite fucked up too, because like all the shit that I feel that's inside of the shop that you can buy, I feel like you should be able to earn it throughout the game too.
Yeah, they could have done something
Like,
that
okay,
better.
this character's in the shop.
Like how
If
about how about release the real game and say it's $60 and here's 4 seasons worth of the content and you need to level up these tiers and there it is.
Yeah.
And you pay $60 and your game's out. And then the next season, if you already paid that $60, the next season's whatever 30 and it comes with the same kind of battle, like that's what comes incorporated into the game.
Yeah.
And then you could buy a special skin if you wanted to or whatever. But like you'd have to release the game to do that. You'd have to have a game that's out.
They could never release it because it's just.
That's why
too much
arguably Call of
competition out
Duty's
there.
probably have already made more money than them. I bet you they're holding on for a couple of months and they're going to release their numbers.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we sell our game at $60 minimum.
And everybody's
per
playing it too.
Unit.
Yeah.
So you guys didn't even start making sales. You don't have sales on your game. You don't even have game sales. Okay. Oh, well, you do for PvE, for your $14 game. So that's obviously. So I don't know how they're going to even calculate like their what their sales are. Their sales are a package of a battle pass. They have something that competes with that inside of it that people can pay for. So they'll have numbers on that too.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, they'll been made just as much money. And
Right,
they just
it's like
came out.
millions and millions. Like they
just came out. They're like, we made just as much money.
And they wouldn't have done it, because Call of Duty has been around. The series has been around forever. It's measurable on how much money they can make. Right,
Yeah.
These are businesses that can measure their future and be like, we can foresee this kind of turnaround from what we've
Marketing
done
is
in the
disgusting
What
about
we've
how
done
much
in the
they know
past,
about people.
What we've done in the past, we can safely say we will potentially make X amount of dollars, X amount of millions. We'll just because it's going to be in there. They wouldn't have done it if they didn't know that they were gonna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have gone out with that.
But also, there's
mentality.
When you add on those tiers of these like these small, just buy now.
Yeah.
It's so quick. People don't even think about it.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
easy to capture them a bunch of times.
Exactly, and it seems like it's part of the trend. Like
Yeah.
right now in
This-
Fortnite, what they're getting away with too is they built themselves a little trend, a little note in people's brains that play the game.
This is
This
how it
stuff
works.
is cool. This is what's the culture. This is the culture of Fortnite. The community is
cell
your
phone
skins.
games
Your
have
rarity
only
of your
gotten
skins.
worse. This stupid thing right here, I know how to grind on it because it's just press a button and let them play out their thing.
Yeah,
and
I
just
know.
keep doing it when you got the.
We
fucking
talked about
energy.
that before on these like the one button
And
plays.
then- yeah, yeah.
James
This
was
is-
playing that shit.
Yeah, this is one of those.
He's like, oh, you just press play.
I'm
Here's the
leveling
thing.
up right now.
This dumb game, you could spend $90.
That's not a game.
To get. Yeah, right. You're right.
It's a straight up simulator. That's it.
That's all it
It's
is.
not a game.
You could spend $90 to get like
You're done.
some
The game's
coins
over.
in the game,
Bruh.
and like one character. No,
But
it's
that's the
worse.
thing.
I'm saying cell phone games have
Oh, so
gotten
you
worse.
get nothing. So
you
you
can
get, like,
spend
close to nothing.
$100
You
and
get
get
close
what
to
I
nothing.
got for grinding this game for I don't know, half a day.
Yeah, 6 hours gameplay, $100 worth. I mean, that's
People
like,
are so lazy now. I'm trying to tell you, like that Alan Wake shit, dog.
The
I'm trying to tell you,
Luna's,
this shit's making games
the
lazy.
Luna Howl though, you could get someone will do the Luna Howls for you for $500 the best hand cannon in Destiny 2, $500
Like some
for 6 hours. That's about. It would probably take a good guy about 8 hours, maybe
What the
less.
fuck is Luna's how?
The hand cannon.
Yeah,
from
it's a hard one to
competitive.
unlock because you have to unlock it through competitive PvP.
Yeah, I won't be getting that thing.
Your boy's about to get it from me.
I do like that though, like even as much
King
as they
Killer
have,
over there.
even as much as they
Yeah,
have
he
like
came into the
random
chat
drops.
this afternoon.
Oh, and he said he got it?
He already has it. I know he does.
And he said he's going to get it for you?
I joked with him about he has to carry me, and he took it all serious, and now he's like all into it.
Oh, he's probably excited that somebody is actually down to fuck with him on that level.
He always is entering the chats or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
disrespectfully entering.
He did it today. He invited his buddy. He invited his buddy in there. And it's this English guy, and he's got a bad attitude.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say something to him.
And I asked a bunch of dumb questions.
Yeah. Just started fire. He came out of nowhere, and he's like, "Y'all getting a fire team? We do some Crucible?" Where they're like, "What? What?" I'm just saying, you know.
Well, I was all, at first I was asking like, should we were playing Shattered Pro, dog?
Group of imbeciles.
That's what they were doing. That's what they were doing.
I know.
They're like, "Oh, we'll just join down then." Well, I gotta leave in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes,
Hey,
and we're just gonna help them.
okay,
real
but
quick.
we gonna say
Well,
this
we're
shit
going
right now. Your boy, dog.
That's your boy.
That's your boy now.
We met him through you.
But there's your
We
boy.
met him through you.
He drew a line there.
He sent me
Here's
a
the
friend
sand.
request after you had invited him to one of our parties.
Hey, man,
and he
he's
had like
good.
one of the most
He's
unbelievable
good.
Fortnite games
He's
we've
good.
ever been in. Yeah.
He's fucking good.
He hit like no
He's just a
bullshit. He hit
douchebag,
like,
and I enjoy him.
I think he hit
because
like
of it.
5 or 6 snipes in a row. He had a semi, and he shot 6 shots, and they all were headshots, and it knocked and eliminated a group plus 2, I believe is what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know if he like finished the guy with the assault rifle or what, but I was just like, okay, they're
Hey,
all
man.
down, so we don't have anything to worry about.
I play Fortnite with an
and he's just
8-year-old
like,
kid.
and he's like, oh yeah,
And he's
that's
done
how
with
it
the game
happens.
now because they got rid of the revolver.
It's coming back. Let's talk
Oh,
about
okay.
that.
Are
I
they
wanted to
fixing
talk
it?
about that. I know we're
Or-
getting a little off schedule here, or kilter here,
We
or out
gotta
of
cover
order,
the
but it
Festival
doesn't
Lost.
matter. The revolver is coming back, so you know what that means? That I'm coming back.
That's just back.
So I'll be back on as soon as it drops back. It's going to be different too, so we're going to have to check it out.
What are they
Hopefully,
gonna
it's
change
firing
about
a
it?
little bit faster.
Okay. Better range maybe, or
The range was great.
it was already because I thought
Yeah.
they changed it once.
Yeah, no, they didn't change it. They just put in. No, they didn't change it ever.
They
It
just
always
put
stayed
in
the same.
better ones because they started adding. Some
Yeah, they added
legendaries.
like a different color to it
Originally,
or
yeah,
whatever. Yeah. The big deal is it's back. That means that I'll be coming back.
Oh.
And I think they reached you know, this is actually one of those times where some streamers who preferred that weapon might have got their, you know, they filed their ticket.
Like,
Their
you
ticket
guys
with
never
Epic.
fucking listen to us.
And
They're like, listen to them, give them their cookie, guy.
yeah, but it's like the revolver. What was wrong with the revolver?
There was it's
All
a
the other
staple
like
weapon. I see, like even Destiny.
Then it
I
was like,
made
this
hand
gun
cannons.
is bullshit.
I mean, you already have the deagle.
Just get rid of it.
The deagle's in there.
Okay,
So,
Ninja, we got you.
complaint ticket. I died from a revolver today, and that doesn't happen. Nobody shoots down my builds.
I'm out of here. I'll never play this game again.
I can't wait.
God.
I can't wait until Blackout comes out. That's what he said. He said that on the stream. And everybody's like, "Oh, Ninja's leaving Fortnite." Da, da, da.
Did he say that for real?
Yeah, he said that.
Oh, he's fucking insane.
And,
What happened to his endorsements at that
yeah,
moment?
the influence that one statement has actually.
How much money did he get to say that?
No, he was mad because somebody phased through his build, and he literally said, "Nobody phases through my builds." I can't wait till Blackout comes out. This game, man.
Ooh.
This game. That's what he was saying. He was like mad.
Brutal.
I wonder.
That sounds like salt.
I wonder what type of hit he took from that. That's got to be a hit.
I mean, you know, he's not in cahoots with Epic.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, dog. Come
He's
on.
not. He's not.
You're insane.
You're insane.
Come on. Think about it. I'll call him right now and get them to put it on your account right now. How the fuck do you have Epic's number, and why did you have that type of clout, G? Knock it off.
I don't think my dad would be cool with that.
Because it's more like a sponsorship. I don't know.
He doesn't. We're going past your dad. Past customer service at Epic. Past.
I'm
Account
calling Dan
management.
Johnson, who works right there. He just pressed a single button. It's done.
It's gonna. You're gonna have the battle pass and all tiers unlocked. I don't care what your dad says.
Congratulations.
I don't care what he says. It's yours. I don't think my dad would be cool with that. It doesn't matter.
We're beyond that already.
I'm sending it to you. You're gonna have the battle pass. Like what? What did you just disregard everything the kid had to say about his parental
my dad doesn't want me to
supervision?
have one because I
don't deserve.
I melt my life away on it, and I'm not allowed to have that.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be playing.
And I don't think me saying, "Oh, Ninja gave it to me," is enough to not have him knock my fucking skull loose. I'm doing it anyway.
Just with zero insight on this kid's life or what the repercussions, if any, that might have to do with. Just I love it. That's what happens when you become a top tier gamer. You're just you're.
That's when when you start as someone who avoids all people because you are in your room playing a game to now everyone in the world is watching you play this game and you're on the stage. Congrats.
Yeah. We're gonna sign out with this though, because if we're talking about Ninja, if you want a good laugh, watch Ninja's stream for about an hour of his most recent stream, and then go on YouTube and look up old Ninja rage videos.
Those are the best.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, or whatever it is, he's there for you. He's on such another level at that time in his life, and then to see him now, I love it.
Completely different.
Yeah, what fame.
And it's funny. You still see those face expressions like he want to do it. He's like,
yeah. At heart, that guy is terrible to people. He talks shit. He's super condescending. He talks down.
Hey, he's a PC gamer. PC gamers aren't anything but Xbox gamers on steroids.
Yeah.
Because they come into your world
Yeah.
fucking with you.
Great stuff. But check that out. Next week, we're going to have an announcement. Okay, let's talk about it. I don't think there's shows going on for next week because they land on Halloween. Ours is like Monday, Halloween's Wednesday.
Yeah.
We doing a show?
It's up to you guys. Are we doing that?
I say we do a break. Enjoy our Halloween festivities.
There you go.
So we're going to be off next week, but the following week after that, we're coming back with, that's going to be like the end of the month, or that's going to be the start of...
Yeah, first Monday in November.
Like 4 days in or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a giveaway back on our track for giveaways. We're doing $10 PS Store, Xbox, or Microsoft Store, Steam.
$10.
$10.
Solid.
In a fucking gift card form, wherever the hell you
Starbucks.
want. Starbucks. Rock will be said anything. So like you want Starbucks? Yeah, Starbucks. Fucking Lucille's.
Applebee's. You can buy from Lucille's Barbecue with
some burnt tips.
One drink.
Burnt tips. You get some burnt tips.
Oh, you got $10? You want some bread?
You get some burnt tips. And bread's free after that. You gotta know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding.
There you go.
Burnt tips are probably more than $10. So.
I'm sure.
It's covered.
You gotta go to happy hour.
Oh, hit the seat. Saint comes in with the happy hour.
Now you get a side dish and a couple bucks.
He's like, you guys eating like food.
After 9, you're good.
Yeah. That's the valuable information you're going to get here on the plug
there,
every week. No, I'm just kidding, no. But we'll be back 2 weeks with great game reviews and news. We're going to have some stuff on Red Dead, Soul Calibur 6. What else? That's all we're going to probably get into.
Coming.
Odyssey, I think I'm going to have Odyssey over by then, so I'll be able to talk about some Assassin's Creed.
Hell yeah.
Seriously,
I've been
that
looking
looks
into
really
a lot of
good,
that.
man.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might go on PC on that one and get that.
And
full
it's great that it's so expansive. Like, you can't even complete... You're not going to 100% that game.
No.
It's going to take so much, too.
Yeah, I'm going to take that as a challenge. No, I'm just kidding.
Good.
I'm not.
I'll see you
I'm just not going to.
in a while.
You'll see me next week here on this show.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. And I'll see you guys then, too. Are we still live all throughout the weeks, though? Can they come check our DVRs or our playbacks on the website?
Yeah, just go to dfzradio.com on demand.
There you go.
There it is, players. We're gonna be there. We won't be here, but we'll be there. We're always on the internet, baby. Always there. All right. Plug Gaming, DFZ Radio.
Soul Calibur, I will fuck you dry. OG Death
He's
to the
back.
310.
He's back, baby.
Let's get it.
DFZRadio.com.